podcast. I am one of the 4 hosts today. Michael. How you doing, Sage?
I'm good. I ordered a couch.
Congrats.
Yeah.
You finally moved out.
I feel disgusting.
You're
I just
a
spent
real
$2,000 on a couch.
That's too
and
much.
a chair.
That's too much.
That's a lot of money
and
on a
an
couch.
ottoman.
That is infinitely
No.
too much.
Okay, do you know how fucking expensive furniture is? I went to Big
Facebook
Lots.
Marketplace.
No,
Hold please.
No,
Hold
actually,
please.
yes.
I tried going to Facebook Marketplace, but either you get absolute crap where they'll be like, we've had this for like 20 years and it's a little beat up and there's kind of a hole in it, and they'll show you a picture. The hole is the whole couch. There's no couch. It's like cut in half.
Yeah,
with
my
the
dog's
chainsaw,
been
right?
fucking this leg for
literally
12
there
years.
was one
so it's
post
like,
where it was like, oh, I've only had this chair for a couple of years and it's extremely comfortable, like brand new chair, except we had a sick cat and it decided to die on this chair. And in the picture is just the vomits past of the chair. I'm like, why do I want to give you money for this?
oh my god.
When I say
So anyway,
that's
hi,
too-
Anthony.
when I
How
say
you
that's
doing?
too
Hey,
much,
Mike, I'm doing well. I'm still on the
things just
fact
cost
that
too much.
there's a dead cat on the couch.
No, literally, I went to Bob's Furniture, a sectional, and I'm not even saying like a humongous one. Like, let's just say you want like 3 seats and then like a long thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
For just one sectional, nothing else.
Right.
$2,000.
That's a lot of fucking money.
If you want like a bigger sectional, it's like $3,000. And I'm like, are you
Hey,
insane?
Colin, how you doing?
Doing
Just
pretty
thinking to
good.
do my fucking taxes? Like, what's going on
Jesus.
here?
I do want one of those giant-ass couches that like are just like a sea of couch.
Yes.
I do too.
Those are
I
pretty
do
cool.
too. Those are
that's why I
hot-ass
got
couches.
the giant ass chair, because it's really 2 chairs but 1 chair.
Right.
And it's just like you could literally fit 3 people on there, but it's just for me.
Right.
And I got a giant stuffed octopus plushie that I'm
Love that.
so happy about.
So in
Started reading Bleach.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah, isn't
What?
Bleach coming back?
Yeah.
Bleach is
What?
great.
I had
Why
such
sorry?
a good
I don't know. I've
tangent
never heard
from
it.
your
Oh,
I've heard-
sorry, I'm
I've
so
heard, like,
sorry.
from the
I'm sorry,
spectrum
I'm
is that
sorry.
People either think Bleach is like the greatest fucking thing since sliced bread,
Uh-huh.
or that it's just absolute just garbage.
Well, guess what?
What?
It's both.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's absolutely both, because the
Love
beginning,
that.
the I would say the first 2 arcs.
It's like Naruto.
Two
Two big
Yeah,
arcs,
but
yeah.
Naruto's
Yeah, the
bad all
first
the way
2 big arcs
Yeah.
of Bleach are so incredibly strong.
Top-
It is fucking top tier.
Top
it is
tier
ridiculous.
anime of the time. Bleach was in the
And
big
the
3 for
manga-
a reason.
Right.
And
yeah.
the manga is so unbelievably detailed, like so much motion and emotion and just like feeling in every single panel. It's fucking incredible. And then Bleach just like starts declining, and it's not even like I wouldn't even say it's like a quick drop off. It's like a slow descent into actual hell.
It felt like a pretty quick drop off. I think the arc that I dropped off with might have been a filler arc, though, because I watched it. I've never read it before. This is my first time reading. But I want to catch up for the new stuff, and I decided, fuck it, gonna go all the way through, because I watched to the Soul Society arc, which is the peak,
Right.
and then it started dropping with this Quincy arc, and I just fell off.
Quincy is garbage.
Yeah, I fell off so quick, and I just didn't get back. And then the what's it called, the Arankar arc?
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, no, I would watch parts of that on Cartoon Network, and it was
Right.
very good.
Yeah, and the manga artwork for that looks really cool as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is the same one, but there is one part where Ichigo meets these other Soul Reaper-esque type people.
Oh, they were ex-Soul Reapers. 'cause
Right,
he
and
was
they
an
also
ex-Soul
had,
Reaper
like,
at
the
time.
hollows.
Yeah, that was a really good arc. 'Cause
Yes,
I watched
and
all of that.
they were like training him to like control his one.
Yep.
And I remember that also being very good.
That is a baller arc. That's really good.
Yeah.
It's a shame, because like the story was getting
It's
back to it.
it's a
it was
mixed
getting-
bag. It's very like inconsistent.
Yeah, but the story was like getting good again, and it was like on a nice uptick in quality. And then Shonen Jump was like, "Hey, bud, you have 2 weeks to finish."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was like, I had stuff planned." They're like, 2 weeks.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're cutting you off in 3 weeks, so have a finale.
Oh, was it 3? It was
yeah,
3.
they gave him 3 weeks. But also, if you decide if you're reading it, let me know when the artwork drops off, because some of it is hilarious to look at,
Oh, okay.
especially if you do like a side by side comparison where you're just like, oh god, what happened?
It's in the early stage right now, so you can see like the infancy of his art, and it's really
Right.
it's really good so far, and I like
even
it.
yeah,
but
even
it's,
the infancy, it has so much charm.
There's a ton of charm. There's a lot of that classic anime jokey charm.
Right.
I also super forgot that very early on we are introduced to one of their friends, which is just an aggressive lesbian.
Yes.
She is right there, and
But
it's
I
like,
don't even
forgot about
remember her being there.
She sure isn't.
Yeah, she's not even like she's not super important.
She doesn't even get powers. She's not one of the cool friends that gets powers.
Yeah, she's kind of there.
She's just there.
Rip. Who's the guy with the glasses?
That's the Pussy Quincy.
Yeah, I know. He's what's his name though?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't gotten to him yet.
God damn
I'm
it.
Pussy
about
Quincy.
to get there.
Damn it.
Like
But
Big
yeah.
Pussy from The Sopranos?
Yes.
Really?
No.
Oh.
He's some kid who's like, there's a 1,000-year blood war between Soul Reapers and Quincy's, and I'm like, oh, that's a really cool thing. But you said
Quincy's is such a lame name.
Yeah, but your name is
Some
fucking
kind of group
Quincy.
of people.
It's like,
it. Yeah. So he just really
He's
pissed
kinda
off
lame
at
too.
Soul Eaters. Soul
But he
Eaters,
has like
Soul
a really
Reapers.
cool like magical bow and arrow.
He does have a cool magical bow and arrow. He has a really cool fight against one of the captains,
Yeah, but
and it's also like the most hateable captain.
oh, that's fair.
Yeah, that dude's a freak. You remember him?
Wait. Oh.
Clown dude.
Blech.
Yeah.
Disgusting. No, thank you. There's
Sure.
some character designs where I just really was not into it, and I was just like,
There was a couple, and then there was some character designs where it's like more.
yes.
What's his name? Kubo? Is
And
Is
the
he-
two strings?
I was,
Is-
yeah, hell yeah.
Banger of a movie.
Is he
Fucking
the
love that
one
movie.
who was like with like the super spiked
finished
out
Cowboy Bebop?
hair?
No.
What episode?
I
Who was
know,
that
dude,
guy?
I
I
know.
always really liked him.
the super
it's
spiked out hair?
canceled.
Oh,
I know, it's
I'm not
like
talking
even
about-
worse,
not him,
like-
but yeah, that dude's dope.
Yeah, I love that guy.
He never unlocks his Zanpakuto toe. He's just like that strong.
It's like always
love
in
his-
Super Saiyan.
He's
Oh.
just always strong.
I feel like now I know what you feel like.
Yeah,
you never.
good.
wa-
I mean,
you
To have
didn't
You never
no
saw
consume
interest in
any
Bleach
content?
at all.
yeah, I have no fucking clue what's going
No,
on.
because I never was a Toonami kid.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
you
that's
had
right, you were never a
childhood, I
Toonami kid.
forgot.
By the way, it is Tite Kubo is the author of Bleach.
Like most of my anime as a kid was either Pokemon.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that was the question
or-
you were asking.
Oh yeah, no, Kubo's the
Yes,
the
Kubo is.
mangaka.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Yeah, it was either like Pokemon or 4Kids Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, hell
Iconic.
yeah.
And
I-
Sonic
Yeah.
X.
I was watching.
Yeah, Sonic X.
I
Hell
was
yeah.
watching 4Kids Yu-Gi-Oh while I was packing, and
4Kids Yu-Gi-Oh
I'm
rocks.
so upset. Netflix, they used to have 3 seasons, and
Really?
then they dropped it down to just season 1.
Yeah.
They
And
got rid of them?
no, they just have season 1 now. But if you go to Yu-Gi-Oh.com, they have all of
They're
them.
all on YouTube.
But
Oh, word. Oh my
You know
god,
what's
am I gonna
annoying?
rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh?
yes, oh my
No.
god,
I think I'm gonna rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was
Guys-
watching while I was packing and like moving and stuff. Iconic.
I
You
have
know why?
um,
Because every
My
duel
Brooklyn
takes
buddy
4
doesn't
episodes.
do shit though, so I can never rewatch it.
Oh, Joey Wheeler.
hey you!
Hey, Yugs.
As you
I
guys
used
know,
to have the. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as you know, since this is the episode after Anime Club, I've picked all of Yu-Gi-Oh as our
Oh,
next episode, as our next show.
Yeah, that's
Oh
totally.
my god.
I'm joking.
But you
just
know
the
what-
first season, just the first entire.
No,
arc,
you know
which
what
is,
would actually
50
be
episodes.
you know what would
Yeah.
actually be a good choice
What?
is
Well,
season
he already
5.
made his choice.
I'm saying though, what would be if you let's say Colin was being serious about choosing Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah.
If he had said Yu-Gi-Oh, season 5 would be the best choice because that's what follows the Millennium World.
How you gonna just
I
tell
believe.
people
Oh, that-
to
that
jump
was a
into
good
a
part.
season 5
Yeah.
of a show?
Because
No,
season
doesn't-
5 is pretty much detached from everything else.
Yeah, that's mostly following like the Millennium stuff that's going on, like the
Because
items
that's
Does Exodia show up?
at one point.
All right, so it's not dead to me.
Probably. I don't remember.
Wait, no,
but
does it? I
potential-
need to know.
May-
Does it? It's
I
either dead
don't-
to me or
I
it
don't
isn't.
think so.
No
Not
idea.
in season 5.
I was gonna say, doesn't Exodia never show up again after he gets a fucking cards
I
thrown
feel
in
like
the
there
water?
has
like
No,
a
to be
fucking
they
some
loser.
flashback where Exodia
Um,
shows up.
Oh, I don't know if this is in Yu-Gi-Oh proper, but I know at some point they make like Exodia adjacent cards where
Yeah, there's like Exodia and Necros.
Exodia Necros, but do they have that in Yu-Gi-Oh or is that GX or even further than that?
I do not remember.
Like in straight up Yu-Gi-Oh, once the cards get thrown in the fucking ocean because he's a loser and couldn't stand up for himself.
Oh no, you
they never
absolu-
show up again.
No, you
right?
absolutely see Exodia again in Domino City when you have the rare hunters. There's one guy
Yeah.
who has a whole shitload of Exodia cards in his deck, and
There's
whole
more than one.
his whole
yeah, no, that's not like the legendary only one of kind of thing like the
Yeah, it
Blue
wasn't
Eyes
a
or
one
the,
for
or the
one.
gods. They're just super duper rare.
You're gonna tell me Exodia, the card that can win any game, has more than one,
Yeah, because it's 5 cards to make one.
but it's still you. You can just go buy the cards.
You're
Yeah, but
right.
And
you have to
everybody
open
in the
the packs
universe
to-
cheats anyway with fucking pot of greed and shit. You can win.
No, you're right.
immediately
What
on
I'm trying
time.
to say to you is the rare hunter that Joey goes up against, I believe. No, is it Joey?
No, he's
It
going against
is-
Yugi
It is Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm sorry.
because that's when he gets Slifer.
He doesn't get Slifer from him.
I thought that guy had.
He gets Slifer from the guy who has
you're
like
right,
the
you're right.
spikes, and uses token slime jars, and that's the first time we see Slifer.
Yeah, no, I'm
Is
sorry.
against that guy. And that's,
that was later.
and Kaiba is off to the side, like literally creaming his pants,
Mhm.
seeing Slifer.
I remember now. I'm thinking of the first guy he fought in Domino City. I think it was the first guy who used Exodia, right? Because he was brainwashed.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Is the rare hunter.
The fact
I'm
there's more
sorry.
than one
I-
Exodia
I
makes
was-
me
Yeah,
irrationally
his whole
angry.
deck. His whole deck strategy was to have multiple copies of every piece, and then his whole deck was a search deck
Yeah.
where you could keep getting more cards.
That
This
deck
makes
is
me
super.
irrationally
That deck
angry.
is super illegal in the in the game.
Yeah,
actually.
in the TCG, you can't do that.
TCG,
'cause it's
Well,
ridiculous.
isn't the fucking
Exodia.
yeah?
No, he's
isn't
not
it
banned.
banned?
It's
How
li-
is Exodia not banned?
because it's limited. You can have one of each copy in your deck.
Yeah, one of each
But you
piece.
just immediately win. How are you gonna allow
Because-
an immediate win?
Because all the cards that are made to like just draw and ditch and draw and ditch to make that deck work are also banned.
So it's just luck.
And-
It is full luck. If you get that, you deserve it because you
Right.
full luck.
Because if you think about it, let's say your
pull
whole
a Ray or a Michael and just to lose in the first five.
Let's
five
say
rounds.
your
but that
whole-
deck was built to do that.
let's say your whole like strategy was to pull all 5 of Exodia, but you had to play with all the restrictions. I would say if you were truly going for that, you would get killed before you could draw all 5 cards.
Because you have to keep them in hand.
Right.
You can't
they-
play them on the field, so you can't defend yourself with anything.
Right. So if you have, let's say, like 4 Exodia cards and then like a fucking useless spell card or trap card, like you're fucking dead. You have a fully dead hand.
You can't do anything. You have bricked. Your hand is just. You now have to go through the minimum 35 other cards to hope you get that card
That last
once
one.
per turn.
Yeah, like let's say that was your starting draw.
And
It
it's
was
gonna
like
take
the
them-
first 4, and then like any other card. Let's say you had like a 6-star monster, right? I don't know why you'd play that.
Wait,
many
you can't
mon-
play the other parts? I thought that you could.
You absolutely can, but if
You
you only
just
have
one of
one
each.
of one,
Plus, couldn't your opponent destroy them?
exactly.
No, because
Individually?
you have to have it in your hand to win. The effect is that when you have all 5 pieces of Exodia in your
Oh,
hand,
you don't play all
you win.
5?
You do not play them,
Oh.
so you're completely defenseless.
Oh, I thought you play all.
That's
5.
actually a thing that comes up against the rare hunter.
right.
Yeah.
Because he does some bullshit and he makes it so he can't use the left leg or something.
Something I don't remember. By the way, Exodia Necros appearance in episode 120 by Gozaburo Kaiba against Seto
Oh, in the virtual world?
in the virtual world. Yeah.
They fucking hate the virtual world.
Anyway,
So stupid.
Visual's dog shit.
all I'll say about Yu-Gi-Oh is that I stand by Red Eyes Black Dragon being infinitely cooler than White Eyes or Blue Dragon.
Yeah, he's the best.
Blue
Red
Eyes
Eye-
White
Red Eye-
Dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes
I have I have one of the arcs on VHS.
Really? That's
Um,
incredible.
It's the one where they're in Pegasus's castle.
Duelist Kingdom.
It's the game, the twins.
Oh,
in the
Para and
basement?
Docs, yeah.
Yeah, Parrot and Docs. That's
Yeah.
what their names are.
Yes.
Para and Docs, yeah.
Goodbye.
And they played like literally the most bullshit game
yeah, it's
with
like
the
a maze.
labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
absolutely
dude
crazy.
makes
I have
Zero
that whole
sense.
arc on VHS.
The dude with the eye is the one that plays with tunes, right?
Pegasus?
Yeah, Pegasus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maximilian Pegasus.
Plays with
Yeah, where
tunes.
he's like,
The most
I
masculine man
created
around."
these cards just for this game. I'm like, that's such bullshit. How
It's
can
like-
anyone strategize against you?
tune card can't be attacked unless it's another tune card, and I'm the only one who has tune
Oh my
cards.
God.
How is that not illegal?
Because he made the
created
game, and he's rich.
Oh, Pegasus made Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
In
Kai-
Duelist
in
Kingdom.
canon.
in canon, who made it first? No, Kaiba made the
Pegasus.
technology.
Right.
Pegasus made the game. Kaiba made the technology. Pegasus
to make
stole
it a
the
fucking
technology.
like VR game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before that, it was just a regular card game,
Right.
Right.
which was still beloved.
right.
Pegasus and there's this whole thing that I think is completely ridiculous with the Egyptian god cards, right? Where they're like, Pegasus painted these Egyptian god cards because he had like a vision with the Millennium Eye, right?
Mhm.
And then he like realized that they were like too powerful for one man. So instead of just like ripping them because it's paper, he's like Isiju or whatever her name is. I can never remember. Is Isiju?
No,
I can never
Isuzu.
pronounce it. No.
Isuzu?
I don't know.
Ish-
Whatever.
it-
But some girl, he's like, I need you to go bury these cards in remote locations across the world, you know, so that nobody can ever have them because they're just too strong.
Yeah.
Ishizu. I'm sorry.
Thank you. And then immediately 2 of the 3 get found.
Well, she clearly failed
to
and
be
got
fair,
fired.
though, he was afraid of them because after he painted them, he kept having visions of them appearing like outside the window of his big ass building, and then everyone around him died.
Right, because he thought it was gonna bring the end of the world.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't he just rip up the cards?
Probably because he was
that
afraid
he
of being killed.
painted?
Because he was probably afraid of being killed.
Who had
He
Ra?
wasn't a nice guy.
Because I know Yugi gets Slyther and and
Merrick has
Merrick
Ra.
has Ra,
Which one's Merrick?
the bad guy of the arc. One of the bad guys of the arc.
He
Hair description.
Oh wait, he was
White.
white hair, right?
white
White-
hair,
Like the dude
and he
that was
wears
like
a crop top
Oh,
like
yeah.
and
the
has
other
like
pharaoh
gold
looking
chains.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Kaiba had Obelisk, right?
yeah.
Okay. I was like, give me the only thing that's important in their character designs, their hair.
He wants to ride a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
ride a motorcycle.
Does he play card games on motorcycles?
He does not play card games on motorcycles.
Well,
He
then he's
just
a
wants a
fucking
regular
loser.
motorcycle, but he's kept underground by his controlling dad.
Yeah, okay, that
Who
guy, yeah.
beats his brother.
He is a
I remember
different.
him.
He is like another pharaoh, isn't he?
No,
No.
no, his
He just
family.
looks like one?
His family are
The
the
Great
Pharaoh's tomb's protectors.
Yeah, okay.
Why do I remember one character from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I always forget who it is, and like they're like locked in a part of my brain that is just like, yeah, they existed, but like I remember literally next to nothing about them. The only thing that I remember is that they also had white hair. They were like younger, and they were like
Bakura?
consistently transitioning between like being a good guy and bad guy.
Bakura.
Can I see a picture?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Bakura.
Yami
it's,
Bakura.
It's 100% Bakura.
They're transitioning between
Yes.
being a bad
Yeah.
guy and a
Yes,
good guy the
it's
whole time,
Bakura.
right?
Yeah, because
And I'm
he's
obsessed with Bakura.
He's
He's possessed by
he's
something.
possessed by the
The
Millennium,
Millennium
Ring. So the Millennium Ring is evil, and when he's not possessed, he's a nice chap
that's
from
him.
England.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
that's him.
besides Joey, did the other friends in the group ever play? Tristan and what's
Taya-
his face?
Taya has a duel with.
Is that the girl?
We actually,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
actually, we see her. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this is actually in the anime, but I know in the manga we see her duel in the very opening of the manga, and then I know she has a duel with Mai on Duelist Kingdom, which is complete and utter garbage, and then Mai forfeits, so Yugi can actually fucking go and finish the duel, finish the tournament. And then Tristan also duels during Domino City in the virtual reality.
Yeah,
Arena.
But they're not like
they
as
catch
big as
him with
Yugi
some
and-
cards
and
like right
Joey.
before that. No, they're amateurs. Like they don't play. They just have the cards because
No,
of the
because
nature
when
of
you
the
first
world.
enter the virtual reality, you have to pick a new set of 40 cards.
Yeah. No, but didn't like Joey catch Tristan with like some cards at some point before that?
Like he has a fully made deck.
Yeah, like I think it was established that he had some cards. He was just embarrassed because he was bad.
I think you might be correct.
So
but I don't
is
think
this
we
like
see
the
him
equivalent of
duel.
like being a groupie for a band, and you're just like, oh well, I guess I'll pick up an instrument and like
No, it's for
pretend I know
friendship.
what I'm doing.
No, they're there because of friendship.
But also, I think Tristan
They're groupies.
is definitely.
Taya.
I would say somehow Tristan is even worse dueler than
Duelist.
Taya,
Yeah, of course he is. He
which
does.
is so embarrassing.
His favorite card is Cyber Commando.
Oh no!
Sounds rad.
It has
Cyber
no,
Commander
it has
is like
no
what,
effects.
a 2-star monster with like no effect
Yeah,
and like
but is
500
it better
attack
than
points.
Karibo?
No,
Oh,
No,
all right.
it's
Never mind.
it
somehow
has no
worse than
effect.
Karibo.
Karibo has an effect. Karibo
What's
has
Karibo?
a use.
Oh, you don't know
Karibo's
Karibo?
the hairy balls.
It's one ball.
I get to play my hairy ball.
Stop.
So Karibo.
Oh yeah, I remember that little piece of shit.
Yeah, it's Jaden's hair.
Also, you know what
It's great.
You know what I think is the funniest
My hair
thing
looks nothing
in the
like a
world to me
Karibo.
in Duelist Kingdom when Kaiba duels Yugi at like the top of the castle because he wants to duel Pegasus instead of Yugi dueling him, so he can
Yeah,
get his
yeah.
brother's soul back, right? And he's like, and Kaiba's just like, Yugi, you have the chance to end me now. But if you do, the resulting shockwaves of your attack could push me off this
Oh,
like
yeah.
edge
He
of the
jumps on a
castle.
ledge and he goes like this.
And he's like, and resulting in my immediate death. And Yugi's like, okay, bye, bitch.
That rules.
Yeah. But then
Yami don't care.
yeah, Yami does not give a fuck. But then little Yugi's like, no, we can't. I can't do that, right? So then there's like this whole dramatic thing, right? And he's like, I can't believe I was willing to risk it all, anything, just to win a duel. And I'm like, this is literally the stupidest shit I've
That
ever
wasn't
seen.
him though. That was Yami who wanted
I know.
to kill
And
him.
then the whole reason why Taya even has the duel with Mai is because Yugi's like, I can never duel again.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
He's like, I don't know what will happen if I duel again.
This rocks. This
Fucking pussy.
rocks.
This spirit inside me is bloodthirsty.
I mean, he is. You ever read season 0?
I sure did.
All I
he
remember
just kills people.
about
He just murders people.
Mhm.
That is
Awesome.
that is the first season 0 of
first 7
Yu-Gi-Oh.
original volumes of Yu-Gi-Oh, which is very different than Duelist Kingdom. Highly recommend. That shit
Highly
slaps.
recommend.
And
this is
Yami,
another one for the bingo card. We talk about
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh season 0.
You should make
Talk
a
about
vaguely
Yu-Gi-Oh in
anime
general.
bingo
We talk
card.
about it so many times.
and,
You
and
but
should
it's
make a
great.
vaguely anime bingo card. I think that'd be
That would
that'd
be
be a
good.
really good bit.
Yeah, you talk about Yu-Gi-Oh as the free space.
Talk about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. Any mention of Geno Cyber. Mike and Carlin arguing about what waifu is a tsundere.
Splash Free.
Splash Free. Free space. Splash
Me-
Free could be the
yes,
free
Splash
space.
Free, free space.
Quoting
Me and Kat talk about gacha.
quoting an abridged series.
Quoting an abridged series.
you looking at
Colin
me?
mentioning
Look at you.
Dokkan.
Well, both of
Cat
us.
mentioning.
Cat mentioning Genshin.
Genshin.
Yeah, this rules. We have a lot of spaces.
The my like strongest memory involving Yu-Gi-Oh in terms of like the show, not just like recalling the theme song as nom flashbacks, is is
The theme song slaps though.
oh yeah, it does. But the fucking Pyramid of Light movie,
Oh, terrible.
because
It's so ridiculous.
Is
Oh,
it-
I remember I
remember it
begged
being
my
great.
mom.
Wait, Colin, isn't the Pyramid of Light one where Kaiba has a space elevator?
100%.
Fuck.
Maybe.
I
No,
I-
Kaiba.
yeah.
Kaiba makes
remember
a
getting
space
that,
elevator.
like, that
That's his
dragon's
initials.
Dude,
No, I think-
yeah.
No, it's Kaiba Corp. KC.
Yeah.
That rocks so hard. dude.
I just remember getting the
Royals.
the main boss's
That counts.
like the light dragon or whatever,
Mhm.
getting that card when I went to the movie and being like,
Oh right,
Yeah, that was
right?
that was because they released that movie in theaters, right?
Right,
Like it got like a wide release.
and it
and
had a
shit.
bunch of like promo stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
I found the
You can
promo
get cards when you went to the theater.
I absolutely not from that movie, but my favorite Kaiba thing is when he. This is the thing that ties him to Jaden in GX. Is he had a contest of draw your own card, and then we're gonna send the cards out into space in a time capsule.
Yeah, so
So
aliens.
if aliens find it, we can teach them how to duel.
It's like
they,
the
at
golden
least
record.
they know how to duel.
So we can duel.
Oh
'em.
my god. Yeah, because that's the first thing aliens are gonna be thinking of when they
No,
find
literally
these fucking
in
cards.
GX, one of I think this is when I don't remember who duels the dueling monkey, but at some point
It's
there's a
Jaden.
Hello?
It's Jaden?
Yeah.
There's a dueling monkey, and there's like scientists that are like, we've trained this monkey underground for years, and every time he loses a duel, we punish him. But over time, he just gets better and better at dueling.
it sounds like
He has a monkey-based
it
deck.
sounds like a Baki's fucking like
it's
scenario.
so ridiculous. Like,
Like I could imagine that exact same scenario. Just take trading cards out of the
Yeah.
equation, and that's like a Baki villain.
like
Like we had this monkey underground, beating him up, and he got stronger and
Oh,
stronger.
yeah.
Now Baki, you're gonna fight him.
And he
Are
kidnaps.
you kidding me?
He kidnaps a girl, so Jaden has to like
He
go help.
looks so cool.
Yeah, because he's got like
Look
the
at his
whole
little
headgear.
dumb face, and then he just becomes the freaking Power Ranger, dude. Oh, it's awesome.
and then I don't know if this is the same season, but also in GX, the like rival to Jaden, Chaz.
His name is fucking
Chaz it
Chaz.
up.
Chaz.
Chaz, yeah,
the
Chaz.
Chaz.
I love
Chaz
it
it
here.
up.
Jesus
But yeah,
Christ.
so his rival Chaz, he gets like kicked out of school, right? And so he has to go
like
to
the
a
first 12
different
episodes.
duelist school in the north, and he has to go through this trial
Wait,
of like
this is Chaz going through all this
Yes.
shit? Okay.
it's actually a very good arc.
No,
it just
it's a-
sounds
it's a
ridiculous.
fantastic
It
arc.
just sounds ridiculous.
Wait a minute, I remember this. He has to go to like an abandoned pool house or some shit.
No,
No,
he goes
worse.
like
Goes to
to
the
a
Arctic or
yeah,
something.
he
we
goes
talked.
to the
We also
Arctic.
talked about this.
Okay.
And he has to collect like 40 cards in like Arctic ice blocks.
And then he has to take that.
Are
40
these cards like mythical?
No,
I don't-
no.
Where did they-
they're
how did they get
scattered.
there?
They're scattered. They do this for the school. So like the first test.
That's
in
your
this
trial
school
to get into the school.
is to
It's
do
like a
this.
Jedi
There's
getting a crystal
yeah,
from Ilium.
There's an
like,
old man outside. He's like, I'm at 39 cards, man. I'm gonna get in one of these days. And then that was the final test though, because then he gives the guy one of his cards, and then when he
no,
stands.
he gives him the whole 40 cards, and then he has to go get a whole nother 40.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he gives him all 40. He's like, cause he loses. He's like, oh, I lost all of it.
Yeah, I lost my cards. So Chaz is like, you know what? I'm a respectable young man now. You can have my 40 cards. And then he
so
has
he's
to.
just a good dude. Essentially.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Chaz is a piece of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so then he gets in there. He has this deck that he has built from just the Arctic tundra of finding shit, like it's an Easter egg hunt. And then he gets in there, and they're like, all right, let me tell you how this works, bitch. There's 40 of us. You're going to duel number 40, the one ranked number 40, and then you're going to go to number 39. And where you lose, that's your rank here. And then he's just like, "You're all fucking pussies. I built this deck yesterday. All of you at once."
Yeah, so he has to duel all of them,
Hero?
and then as he's he duels like 4 guys at one time and just like annihilates them.
And then the head guy comes out and he's like, "I'm gonna duel you now." And then he's just like, "Okay, you're also a bitch."
And then the whole school like worships him as a god, and he's like, "Now I'm ready to face my previous
And they're just
dueling
going,
school."
Jazz it up, jazz it up, jazz it up. Which is not in the sub. It is a dub original, and it fucking rules.
Dub original.
It's like
What? God, what is this? Then you get to card games and motorcycles. Then you get to card games.
No,
in
we don't get to
space.
card games on motorcycles just yet. We get to
that's
like
in
a cult
5Ds,
that,
right?
Yeah,
that
and then you get to,
brainwashes
and then you get to
everybody
card games
first.
in space.
Is that Zexel?
Yeah.
Or Arc V, one of those two. One of
No,
them.
it's Zexel, the one that nobody likes.
Is Yu-Gi-Oh still going on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What
They're
are they on now?
I think Vrains is
Are
the
they on
current
like
Yeah,
one.
alternate
Vrains, they're on
dimension
Vrains
card
right now.
games now, or
Probably.
yo, imagine.
But when did they get
That's not even an
solid
imagine,
vision for the holograms?
I don't know.
What is that? Is that when Kaiba fights Yugi again in a hologram form?
No,
On a spi- on
solid
a
vision
space-
is when the monsters are like tangible.
Mm.
I don't know if that's 5Ds or Zexel. I feel like it's Zexel.
Who knows? Who cares?
It's
I hear Zexel was garbage.
I never watched Zexel.
I also don't really like Yu-Gi-Oh, but like I heard it was garbage.
I
Oh.
mean, let's see. Which one did well? I think. Oh God, none of them have good scores on.
I mean,
my
I don't.
anime
Yeah, I don't
list.
think like. I think people nostalgically like. It's to me. It's
Do the
DX and
Yu-Gi-Oh
5Gs.
players actually like the show? Because they're the ones who are going to be invested. Because it's like, that's also where you go for like reveals on cards sometimes.
Yeah, like
That's true.
I feel like the only way people would get back into Yu-Gi-Oh being like actually good is if they like revamp like Pokemon Sun and Moon.
No, because people still like it enough.
Like the trading card or
No, like the show.
Oh.
They're
They
also
revamped
less,
the show.
the show is just there to sell the cards. They don't.
mean,
it doesn't
yeah,
need to be
but-
good.
Kind of same with Pokemon.
Yeah, but that's kind of like everything sells everything because it's the most profitable
I guess that's fair.
whatchamacallit franchise in the world.
Yeah, it's the longest. It's the
But
oldest
also
10-year-old
I
on the
feel like
planet.
with
He
you.
got kissed once though.
He got kissed once.
Sure did.
Off camera.
Yeah.
Wait, Ash?
Yeah.
Serena.
No,
Serena.
he gets kissed
Once.
in. No, he gets kissed in the 5th movie
Oh,
with
by
Latias and
by
Latios.
Latios.
Oh yeah, he does get kissed.
Do not fucking tell
He
me
gets
I'm
kissed
wrong.
by a human once.
He does
Okay,
get kissed
she's
by a
in her
human.
human form when
She's
it
still a
happens.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
All right,
Look,
well that's
This
You
isn't
put
the internet.
lipstick on a
God of
pig,
War
it's
is
still
still a Pokemon, all
bestiality.
right?
Hey, what's up? You
God
like
of
that?
War is
Did
the
you like
most
that
wanted
analogy?
fuckable Pokemon. In
I have a
rankings.
joke
about
with my
Gallade?
buddy where I'm like
About
Gardevoir.
what?
Gallade.
I don't remember which one that is.
It's
Oh,
Gar-
yeah, I
Gardevoir
know
Mallet.
Oh yeah, that one.
Gallade,
But
Gar-
Gardevoir is the
Gardevoir
most
but karate.
fuckable Pokemon in
That's
what?
what it is. Gardevoir but karate.
Yeah, but he's got the blade arms.
What about
Yeah.
what about Machoke?
Oh, daddy.
I know
You
I'm
about to
going
make a
down-
choke
down
joke?
God fucking.
I'm going.
damn.
I'm just
Daddy.
going down. I'm just trying to go like the most human-like Pokemon.
Bill.
All of them have porn.
All of them have porn. You're right.
It's
I have a
so
joke with my buddy where every time I see Gardevoir, I'm like, oh, that's the one they make all the hentai out of, right?
Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
do you think that's
Yeah,
like
it is.
porn
Yeah.
with like
100%.
like Goldeen and Magikarp?
Oh, please no.
Absolutely.
That sounds horrible.
It's more humanized.
Sure is.
Or
I
it
mean,
isn't.
I don't think I've ever looked at. Hey, can I?
I'm not going to incriminate myself right now.
No, do not look that up on my computer.
Go
Okay.
in incognito mode.
They still track that shit. Don't do it.
They still track that shit.
You
FBI
can't
open up.
control me from over
FBI
there.
agent's going to be like,
You can't
Gallade
control me
porn?
from over there.
He's like, I only usually see that on his iPad. Why
Yeah,
is he
really.
doing it on his
Yeah,
laptop?
really, huh?
He's getting real risky
Bold
out here
now,
today.
aren't we? Yeah. Maybe he wants to get caught. Maybe he's one of those like serial killers that want to get caught.
Yeah, he's like over it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm done.
He's like BTK. He's like, guys, no one's giving me any attention. It's
Yeah,
been like
guys,
30
yeah,
years.
he's like,
God,
BTK.
I want you to call me out, all right?
God, can you guys track my location through a floppy disk? Of course not. Don't be silly. Okay, here's a floppy disk.
He just starts commenting on documentaries for other
Could you
serial killers,
fucking
saying
imagine?
these guys weren't that great.
I cannot believe
Not
that the
all that good.
Zodiac fucking did that. What a
If he
Chad
was-
move, dude.
I like to believe
Terrible,
that
he got away
terrible
with it.
person.
I like to
What a
believe that
Chad
he was
fucking
just
move.
because that's the
If it's
funniest
him.
fucking thing.
It is so goddamn funny.
It's
Yeah.
like,
You know that? Do you know about that?
yeah, that
It's so funny.
Of course she does. She listens to
The-
nothing but murder podcasts.
That is true.
I listen to other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Spotify
K-pop.
Wrapped would disagree.
I listen to our podcast.
All right. Well,
It's more
at least
I do.
one of us does.
I listen to our podcast.
Two of us do. 3 of us do.
It's
I
'cause
think we all listen to our own podcast.
'cause I just
Colin, do you listen to our podcast
listen to
in
our podcast?
any way, shape, or form?
No.
I just
You
don't
really
watch
don't?
the
No,
visuals
Cat
on
doesn't
Oh, man.
either.
I just
Cat
don't
doesn't
watch
either?
it on
No.
YouTube.
Aw.
I just have
Oh,
to
after
listen to
after I
Spotify.
edit it, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm done.
Oh yeah, on my
know
episode,
this
I don't watch my
conversa-
episodes.
I know this conversation in and out.
I absolutely do not.
I
watch
watch
my
all of our
episodes.
episodes on YouTube.
No, I don't
Although
watch my
it's funny
episodes
because
I've already
sometimes
seen them.
I'll listen to it, and like, let's say somebody will say something, and I'll have a thought being like X, Y, and Z, and then I'll say it in the podcast. I'm like, I got you. I got me.
Yo, that girl in that podcast, she really knows.
She
her
knows what
shit.
she's
knows her
talking
shit.
about.
Yeah, yeah, she knows what's going on.
Speaking of things that are slightly changing, probably in like 5 episodes, maybe 6 or 7 episods, the set will be changing.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
Going
gonna have
to
a new
our
set.
New
We'll-
location.
We'll be a new location. It won't be an office. It'll just be in a different house. But
we don't got office money.
it might possibly be slightly nicer. And by nicer, I just mean like audio might sound a bit better and everything, just because it's gonna be a
Woo.
smaller area and not a giant open basement.
I get to hang on my Persona poster.
Yeah, we'll actually
Ooh.
have like stuff around. You'll be able to see.
Yeah, we should do set design and interior design and
Yeah.
all that
Very
jazz.
good.
don't
We
get
should have a
too
meeting
don't
about
get
that.
too hyped. All those people that don't watch us, but like, hey, we almost have 7,000 views on that one episode.
That's insane.
Yay!
I'm saying we just become
bots
a
are
hentai,
horny, dude.
We just become a hentai podcast.
Can we
The bots
become-
are horny. We
Yo, if the
we-
bots
we
at least
ride
watch
horny.
the whole episode,
Can we
it'd
be
doing
like
us
a
wonders.
hentai review podcast? Make it educational for the people.
I think
No,
that
my
would work.
boss
Yeah,
watches
So
this.
power, so
like
power pussy
interspecies-
Rangers.
we still
We
have
still
to
have to
watch
watch
that.
We still gotta watch Power
Still
Pussy
gotta watch
Rangers.
Why does your boss watch
It's
this?
pussy time.
Let's not get into it.
Are they like monitoring you? They're like, we gotta see if Michael's.
No,
It's a
I
story.
got my job because of this podcast, and she was like, "Oh, I want to.
I wanna-
check
I wanna-
it out."
what it
Oh,
is.
what a mistake!
Here's Mike being like, that hentai Gallade porn.
It's fine. She only watched one episode, as far as I'm aware. And I think she stopped there.
oh my god!
I
that's
can't
incredible.
like that.
All right.
The fact that you're,
It's not my fault.
I know it's not your fault, but it's just
It
so
got me the
funny.
job. I couldn't be like, no.
It's just so funny. Cause like I'm thinking back to like bits that we've done on the show, and she's gonna see those.
No,
and
I
it's
gave
gonna
her one
fucking murder
episode,
me.
and I think hopefully she'll stick to that
she'll,
one episode.
she'll see all of them are like, oh god, an hour and a half long, and there's 27 of them. Oh Jesus Christ! And
You
hopefully she
know,
doesn't see them.
out of anything, at least I'll learn how to actually market this podcast for my job.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
so as time goes on, maybe we'll start getting better views because I'll know how to fucking market this thing.
So there's a plus side to it.
Yeah.
True.
There is a plus side to it for sure.
So you want to pull back the curtain here for a second and say we're a week before the last anime club?
Well, I guess we have to now. Yeah, Kat got sick, so we were gonna record the anime club today.
Yeah,
Um,
there's some behind the scenes action for our live
but-
studio audience.
Yeah, now we're
So-
an episode ahead, which means this is your episode, by the way.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Um,
What's up? What's up, sexy?
And so, yeah, so that means we technically already supposed to know what
so
the anime club is.
So
what we're
I've been I was wrestling with it all day today.
Mm-hmm.
Racking
I-
your brain.
I was racking my brain. I found 6 options, and it was like it was a Venn diagram of: do I want you to suffer? Do I not? Do I want to give you something good? And then because my hands are like this in the middle is titties.
doing.
Right.
You know, naturally.
yeah,
So
all the time in
Actually-
the world for a good breast.
So hit me up with what your 6 options were.
yeah, let me hit you with this. So I'm gonna do my 6 are Devil's a part-timer because
Okay.
that's classic, and I'm due for my rewatch. Konosuba, which I almost spite don't want to pick because Mike wants to pick it, but he's not picking it because he knows I'll pick it.
I mean, yeah,
That's such like
So out of
That's
spite,
so
I don't want to
stupid.
pick
so
it.
in depth. That's like the reason as to why you won't pick it.
Yeah,
I like
because,
absolutely.
because both of us love it. I'd argue almost equally.
I'd say yeah.
But like I'm just like, yeah, you'll pick it, and I'll have a different show to pick.
And
you're
and
both
because he said to me
idiots.
out of spite, I'm like, I'm not gonna pick it.
So you're both idiots.
Yeah. What else is
Okay.
new? All right, and then we're gonna go into the trash side because that's the good side.
That's the only 2 in good.
Oh Christ, there's 4
Okay, it's a lot.
trash.
All right.
Oh no.
So my trash picks are Excel World, which is the Sword Art Online kind of sequel series.
Uh-huh.
But I have needed to watch Sword
No,
Art Online.
not at all.
No,
Not
yeah.
at
So
all.
just so you know, if I don't think we ever will, because it'll only be me recommending a Sword Art show, which I won't. But just so you're aware, if I ever do, you don't need to give a shit about anything prior
thing.
because it's
Okay.
all bad and it doesn't.
I was about to
matter.
say, isn't Sword Art like dog shit?
Yes.
It's super
Okay.
popular. People love it.
Yeah,
and
I was
it's
about to say
not
people
good.
love it. right?
I've watched all of it
I'm sorry.
Why?
Yeah.
because I hate myself.
Clearly.
There you go. Yeah,
I don't
I'm sorry.
enjoy it.
Like,
So the other trash pick is a Kame Ga Kill.
I've
been
heard of
meaning
that.
to watch that, so I'm okay with
Okay,
it.
so
I've
I've heard
also
of
been
that.
meaning to
so
watch
none of
it.
you have watched it. That's good
No.
to know. I think it's a fun trash, and I think it's also
I
got
thought
like
people actually liked that show.
people do, but it's also trash.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, you can like trash.
it's like quality trash. It has a lot of really good things going for it. It just also has a lot of trash
Well,
going.
because
for
I mean,
it.
like people have like legitimately recommended it to me as a good show.
Right.
Yes. I thought it was a good show, and then I found out it was, and then I went back and revisited some of it, and I was like, this is the trash kind of stuff, but it's the good trash.
All right.
It's got great action and good characters. That's all you really got to worry about.
I can get behind that.
And then I was like, all right, let's get into like, I kind of want you to suffer a little bit, but this is the fun suffer. This is the best suffer of.
Is this like
Nanbaka.
Handshake or Suffer?
No, Nanbaka.
Okay. Nambaka.
Uh,
Oh, with the sparkles.
Sparkle
I
filter.
refuse
Oh,
to
boy.
watch that show again. I'll watch my review I gave it on my TikTok.
Okay.
Well,
Just gonna
that'll
bring
be
out
a
the TikTok.
refresh.
Yeah, I refuse to watch that show again. Plus, I also like just watched it, so
Yeah. And then 6, I was going for something etchy, and just off the top of my head, I was like, prison school, but that sounds like super offensive. Feels like super offensive to some people. Just like not offensive in like bad, but offensive in.
you've been
oh
telling
my
me to watch
God,
that
this is horny.
forever.
Dude, it's aggressively.
I looked
horny.
up Prison School the other day.
How
Did you?
was it?
Can we watch Prison School?
Oh.
All right,
No,
so,
I'm kidding.
so are you gonna wait till the end to tell us which one you decided, or
Oh, I brought a 6-sided die. I was
Oh,
gonna,
shit.
I was gonna let the gods decide.
Are you
Oh
gonna
my
wait till the end?
god.
It
I mean,
depends
we're
if
already
I like
talking
my
about it.
roll.
Might as well just do it
Do
now.
you want it? Do you
No,
want to
roll
do it
now.
by
I
the
wanna
die?
Yeah,
know
roll now.
now.
I want to know.
I
now.
kind
Alright.
of say we should wait till
No,
the
I
end.
don't like to wait.
No,
I-
yeah,
That
sounds like
no,
your own
absolutely.
problem.
We gotta do this now.
All right, so we're gonna establish it right now. Devil's a part-timer is number 1.
Okay.
Konosuba's number 2. Excel World number 3. Akame Got Killed number 4. Nambaka number 5. And Prison School is number 6.
Woo.
This is a one of. Not doing the best 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
Give me a 2.
It's a
Fuck.
6.
It's a 6.
Oh.
We're watching Prison School.
We're watching Prison School. We're getting horny.
Hey,
I'm
I
sorry.
wasn't the first one to say it, etchy. It wasn't me.
I apologize in advance. I'm not sorry, but I do apologize in advance. And this is, you don't have to watch this one.
Tell us about it.
So
He did
How
the
many
other
episodes
I'm
day.
gonna I'm gonna let you know right now. It won't be my next pick, but depending on how horny this is, I will be adding High School of the Dead into my picks.
I really wanted to force these guys to watch Konosuba too.
What is
We're
this
gonna
about?
watch those titties.
All right, so I'm
And how many episodes is it?
let me pull it up real quick so I can.
And
give
you're
you a-
not gonna tell me you don't like it.
High School of the Dead is just so
Also-
absurd.
Also, this is totally a doors closed show, right?
This
This
is
is-
doors.
This is a
locked.
doors
This
closed,
is-
Doors
headphones
locked,
on.
headphones
show.
on.
You okay? Do you have
House
like?
empty.
Am I gonna be put on a list for watching the show?
Wait,
Like with
Anthony,
Boku no
Anthony,
fucking
Anthony,
Piku?
No.
Anthony,
No,
do you
it's not-
have
it's not
like
This isn't.
in your
Okay.
in your bedroom? Is there a closet in the room?
Yeah.
Can
Sitting
you
there.
fit in that closet?
Yeah.
Okay, you close your door.
Oh.
You
Oh, it's
lock
one
that
of
door.
those
Go
shows.
into
Bar
the
that
closet,
door.
Oh, it's
and
one of
then
those.
you put a blanket on top of yourself with your laptop in the closet.
Inside
your
an iron
room.
fridge.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
then you have headphones on.
You gotta be Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones.
but you
4.
can
Yeah,
only
yeah.
have the headphones on, like just audible, just in case. And then you can watch the show.
And then, no matter what happens, once a scene shows up, your mom's gonna open the door.
Oh,
and-
Yeah,
absolutely.
of course, of fucking course.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter what you
All
do.
right. So like good news. This is a 12 episode show. So
Oh,
it's
okay,
pretty
so
quick.
it's quick.
You can get through all your hiding it pretty bad. It is rated R. It's got some mild nudity. They usually block that with like a black kind of.
Then what the fuck's the
Shading.
point?
Yeah, they do it. Wow,
What's
they
the
block
point?
it. Wow, so
that
To
might have
Love
just been the
Rue
version
is
I was
even better.
watching. I am sure you can find an uncensored version.
Wait a minute, they're
somewhere.
all
I
like
don't know where.
16, right?
Who knows?
Yeah.
You don't
it's a high-
question it.
it's a high school.
Then never mind. I'm not gonna enjoy this. Not gonna enjoy this at all.
It's anime though, so they're drawn like they're like
Adult women.
Uh,
Which is
they
why
are
you just end
adult
up never
women.
questioning it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'll give you through a synopsis. Again, I haven't watched this show in like 6 years, so
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
probably bad.
Yeah.
So this is a show about four guys who attend a.
Do they have burgers and fries?
Unfortunately, no, because they're in prison, but they're not in real prison. They went to a school that used to be an all-girls school, but now they've accepted boys. And like every ecchi that follows this trope, there's only 4 guys in the school.
I've read those dojins.
I was gonna say dragons rioting, but yeah.
God damn it, Mike.
So no, it is 5 guys. It is 5 guys,
But no
yeah.
burgers and fries.
There's no burgers and fries because
God
they're
damn it.
fucking because on like their first week, they're perverts and they try to peep on the girls in the showers. So they're about to be given that disciplinary, that disciplinary justice when the student council president walks in and she's like, I fucking despise men.
Me
I
too.
fucking hate men.
Says the married woman.
We will not. He's got you there. We will not expel them. We're going to put them in prison. The prison system. It is established in this rule of this part of the handbook. So they're literally in prison like the entire time, and like the student council just fucking tortures them.
Wait, is it
But
like
they mostly like it.
What was that gambling show?
Kakeguri?
Yeah, is it like that where like you know how they have like
Where people get orgasms from playing a card game or whatever.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Or poker.
No,
Isn't
but
that a
it's-
horror show?
not
No.
really.
No, it tries to be, but it's just horny. If you want a
It's-
real,
yeah, it's
if
like
you want a
kinda
real
horny.
horror gambling, what is it? Kaiji?
Kaiji.
Mm.
But that don't
So
they
Squid Game
have
was
something
based off.
kind of like similar where like if you lose all
Ish.
your money, you can like work like there's like some kind of like not like a prison sentence.
I have never seen the show. I could not tell you.
Can't
I don't know. I
remember.
never got around to watching.
I only know the
I was
creepy
kinda
girl on the
disinterested
cover of
with
it.
Like
the black hair.
Kakegura?
Kakegura.
Kamegura?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there's
think
like
she's
the creepy girl with the black hair and the red eyes on
I
Yeah.
think
it.
she's the
Ew.
main character.
It's
She's
But
cute
like the
but
Netflix
crazy.
picture makes her look like she's
Yeah, because
creepy.
they give a lot of weird camera angles that like stretch the face and eyes and stuff, but
Oh.
like it's not really horror.
Oh,
But she
okay.
is really cute.
Because it
she
looks
just-
like a horror show upon
She
first glance.
just orgasms anytime
Yeah,
she sees
she's
a
just
really
wet for
interesting
gambling.
move. Yeah.
Same, really.
So yeah, then it's just a story about these 5 guys who are in prison and have to use their growth of brotherhood to stay together and try and free themselves, or
So it's a Stand By Me type.
it's kind of like a Stand By Me type
Okay.
thing, but
Just horny.
but
With
they're
porn.
fucking horny, degenerate pieces of shit, and they deserve what they get. But then they don't.
Can't wait
But then
for
it goes
Kat to
too
hate
far.
3 shows
In
in
a
a
row.
row.
Oh, Kat's gonna despise
Kat's
this.
gonna
Hi,
fucking
Kat.
leave
Hi,
this
Kat. You don't
goddamn
watch
show.
this. I'm sorry.
Wait, what did we watch before your pick, Mike? My pick?
Handshakers.
Handshakers.
Which was
You know, that gets
Hey.
me thinking. That gets me thinking.
Kat's gonna
Yeah.
fucking leave.
That's
this
why.
Show.
That's why I
That
was like
she is
going.
gonna, she's gonna
I was
absolutely
going through the
quit.
shows and I was like, ooh, I don't think I should torture these guys with a show. I think I should do something good.
I legitimately, I don't think she'll watch it.
Can't blame her.
I think she won't. Like,
This is not like a good show.
no. But
So
like,
should we
she
do
also
something
just-
else then?
No,
Should we
I mean,
re-roll?
No,
but
it's
she's just not a
absolutely
fan of this stuff
great.
at all.
No, it's just like it's not a good show.
Well, this is
because
my
it's just
first
horny.
etchy, so I mean,
Oh man, that's your first. We should have started with High School of the Dead.
Dude, it's a comedy, etchy, and there's like there's a romance plot in there. This dude's just trying to be a good guy and get the girl, but he's
If-
surrounded by degenerates, and
if
he's
you
also kind of
ever-
a degenerate.
If you ever venture out on your own for this, otherwise, one day I'll recommend it. But we have like months between my recommendations,
That's
and it's
right.
not gonna be my next one. But High School of the Dead, it's a ride.
okay.
Just go
there
watch
is
it.
not
But-
more than 28 seconds without fan service.
Yes, there's
Awesome.
the greatest scene in anime history.
in
You'll
prison
know it
school.
when you
No,
see
or
it.
in
in High School.
Yeah,
Dead.
it's a very famous scene.
Okay.
And I want you to get to this show on your own, but one day I'll recommend it.
Okay.
And Kat also won't watch that one.
I think she's already watched it.
No way.
I think she's watched part of it. Or
I
at
thought
least
she
a
watched
couple
one
episodes.
episode of High School DxD,
That might have been it.
and she was like, "No,
Yeah, because someone was trying to make her watch it. And She
Yeah.
was just like, "Fuck this shit."
shame, great show."
So that
It's
gets
not.
me thinking.
Anyway,
That gets me thinking. Out of all the shows that we've watched on this podcast so far for Anime Club, which is the show that all of us have liked the most?
I think overall the one we liked the most. I hate to toot my own horn, but it was.
It was Kaguya-sama, right?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking that
I
too.
don't know. I feel like I liked Mushishi the most of the bunch.
no.
No, I meant like
as a
generally as a group.
I was gonna say
Oh,
Mushishi, but then I
Because
remembered
we were
Kat
saying
didn't
that
like
Kat
it,
was
so-
like,
Right. No.
not
then,
a fan
I
of, like,
think
these past three.
Kaguya-sama.
Yeah, I think
Kaguya-sama, right?
collectively Kat has liked all of the picks the most. I think
Like,
I think almost all of her ratings have been the lowest for most of the shows.
Cats
Yeah.
picks? Well, what did she do? She did Toilet Bound
She's a-
House.
No.
and what else?
I mean, out of all the shows we've recommended, I think hers are usually the lowest ratings because she
Okay.
likes our picks worse than everyone else.
What? So then, all right. So that's
But I
the
think
case.
Kaguya-sama's the
Kaguya-sama is the
highest.
one, right? So then, which person has had the most liked shows out of all of us?
Well,
So-
we've
So we
only
each did
done-
2, right?
Yeah. So
So you did
guys
Kaguya-sama and what
then
else?
I also did whatchamacallit, Welcome to the NHK.
Welcome
which
to the
people
NHK.
Did not
Didn't like, but
I did
was that for the
Mushishi
show?
and Erased.
I think we didn't talk
I don't
about
think
it
we
on
did
the
the
show.
podcast yet.
Did I? Pick
What?
Another
For
show
Welcome
for,
to the
for
NHK?
this?
Yeah, we weren't on the podcast yet.
We weren't on the
Yeah,
podcast.
but I still
and we
think
weren't
that
on the
was the-
podcast for a race.
Yeah, that was
either,
that
right?
was Anime Club, but I mean, like, I thought we were talking about for the podcast.
I don't.
Yeah,
think
we are
I-
talking about
Did I
the
do
podcast.
another one for the podcast?
I think
I
we've
don't
all
think
gone.
So then have
twice
each
for
of
the
us gone
show.
twice for the podcast?
This was gonna be episode 30. So
No, because you know what? The first one we did was Flip Flap, which
Was mine.
Yeah, because Welcome to the NHK was like the week before we started doing this.
That was the
Right.
first one we did.
yeah, that was like
Yeah.
when we were doing Anime Club for fun.
Right. So Flip Flappers, and then
So
So
Flappers,
I've done one other one.
Kaguya-sama,
Yeah.
Flip
And-
Flappers,
Well,
Kaguya-sama,
Actually,
Mushishi.
to be fair, before that, before we started recording, we did Devil's a Part-Timer. I suggested to Kat.
That was before me.
Yeah, this was before you. Then she made us watch Future Diary,
Right.
which I like a lot actually.
This was gonna be episode 30. So
And-
5 of us have gone.
Yeah. And then
So
you
each
picked
of us had
something.
one.
Yes,
There's
this
five
was the
of us.
first 2.
Yeah, yours
I
was,
was the first
yours
second.
was the first second.
Okay. So it was Kaguya-sama, Mushishi, Fruits Baskets, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
Handshake.
So we've
And
so we've
Handshakers.
all gone
No,
once.
Kat's gone twice.
Kat's gone
She did
twice,
Fruits
'cause she also
Baskets
did-
and
Toilet Bound
Toilet
Hanako-kun.
Bound Hanako-kun. Toilet
So was
Bound
I wrong?
Hanako-kun.
5, 10, 15, 20,
So we did
25,
6.
30.
Yeah, we've done 6.
We've done 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
6
we're
times
about
5
to
is
name-
30.
we're
I
about
was
to
gonna
do-
say your counting.
yeah. Okay.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Right?
Then the most.
So okay, so then I guess
so
this
by
question
default,
doesn't really
technically Colin.
I guess it's Colin, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like which one of like who of the group has had the most like shows so far.
But yeah.
But
'cause-
I mean, Kat's the only one that's gone multiple times.
Yeah, and all of us liked her shows.
I
but the
liked her
I
shows,
think
yeah.
the highest rating is still Colin's.
It's still Colin,
I
yeah,
think
because
that's
we
really
gave
It's
Colin
Kaguya-sama.
multiple people gave it 10s, right?
Yeah.
I gave it a 10. I think Kat gave it a 9 or 10. You gave it a what? A 10 too?
I think
I gave it. I gave
10.
because we only watched the first season. I gave it a 9.
You gave it a 9.
I gave the
And
second
then
season a
you-
10.
I think I give it a
You
9.
gave it a 9 too.
Yeah, I think collectively Colin has the highest score,
Mm-hmm.
which
Is
I'm
about
sure we
to
could actually
drop.
do.
Is about to.
I think
plummet.
I have the
If we ever
collective
have-
low score.
My
if
average,
we ever have,
about
dude,
to
if we ever have fans,
explode.
they'll maybe one day we'll have like that Reddit group that like stats out all our shit.
I would love that. I would love to see like a cool like line graph or like a bar graph or something like
And
that.
we
of,
could
like, our
make that.
collect-
Yeah,
we could make that,
but I won't.
I won't. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm
We
fucking
can have
hate
Alex do it.
I'll
Alex would do
forget
that.
Alex
about it
would
in
totally
5
do it.
100%. I
minutes,
think
yeah.
Alex would do that of his own free will.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex. Hey, buddy. I know you watch these.
He doesn't watch these.
He does.
He does actually.
Yeah, he talks to me about it. Buddy, I love you.
I love you too.
I think he's our only friend that does.
Austin watches them sometimes.
yeah,
watches
Austin
them.
watches them too.
Austin is our
and,
most
Austin
dedicated
does.
fan besides Better Mike.
Better Mike.
He doesn't even.
Better
He's
Mike.
been behind on like multiple episodes now.
I
give him shit
Mikey,
about it.
He's
Mikey
allowed.
P.
He's allowed.
I give him shit
Mikey
about
P.
it. I'm like, hey man, where you been?
Hello, Mike.
Busy man.
Yeah.
Mikey
But
P.
hey Alex, if you wanna get your love of Excel going.
That guy is amazing.
He's
you want
he's
to tell
a
him?
wizard.
You want to tell people what he's done?
Okay, all right. So you know how everyone has their Spotify Wraps, right? I don't really use Spotify, like at all. And that has nothing to do with this except for the fact that I don't do Spotify. But so everyone's Wrap came out, and Alex was like, I said something, and Alex was like, Mike, if you don't get your shit together, I'm not releasing your Spotify Wrapped or your Wrapped. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean, Alex? So he threatened me with that twice. And I was like, what does this mean? And he was like, all right, I'm going to put it out. And he fucking sends out a link. And this man had been tracking the music that I post to my Snapchat story for a year and a half and tracked it by metrics.
It's so good.
It's such a good bit.
It's so stupid.
It's something he would do, and it just amazes me that when he does these bits, and he does not tell anyone
Not at
anything
all.
for
It's
months.
so
No,
elaborate.
No,
A
he
year.
foreshadowed it.
I
He
do not have
foreshadowed it.
that. Yeah, but he's good at foreshadowing because you're like,
Because he put in our group chat, he was
Doesn't
like,
mean
anybody
anything.
have a weird picture of Mike?
Oh,
Do you remember
yeah.
that? He
Yeah.
was like, anybody got a weird picture of
And-
Mike? And that was the picture he
Yeah,
used.
and
It was like-
in the fucking like about thing of the website, it was like, if Mike doesn't post a picture of
No, it
his
was if,
Oh.
if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Similarly, if Mike doesn't post a picture of a song he's listening to on a Snapchat story, does he actually listen to it?
so good.
So like he posts this thing, and I was like, I don't know whether to be flattered or concerned. And then I looked at his chart, and I was like, hold on, this isn't even just 2021. It's fucking.
It's
it has from August 2020 to like literally like that day. And I was like, oh, okay.
We're like, bro, what the
The best
fuck?
is you ask him, you're like, what else do you track? And he's like, nothing.
No,
when he
Colin
said,
did.
Oh, no,
I
you
asked
said
him, I was
that.
like, what else are you tracking? He's like, nothing. I'm like,
Nothing.
I gotta get a VPN.
What?
I think he's watching
yeah,
me.
Yeah, he's totally watching me.
But
Oh
yeah,
my
so
God.
he had been tracking my music that I post to my Snapchat story for almost a year and
Well,
a
I mean,
half.
you do that every day. Is you just take a
not always
picture.
every day.
You,
Not
like
every day.
almost every
Because
day. You know
sometimes
what I mean?
instead of taking a screenshot of his Spotify, he'll just take a picture of his like
It's car radio.
It's
No,
my
he
Yeah.
car radio
always
every
does.
time.
No,
he
no.
always does that.
with,
Unless
with
it's my
the
phone.
with the sunglasses and his like mirror, and that's it.
Okay, yeah.
And sometimes if he's feeling super duper spicy, he'll put the time on there.
Oh, the time's always there because it's just the picture.
No, I
Of
feel like
what
I
it's
always see the
playing.
time on the clock of the car
No,
radio
no.
with the song.
No,
I know
I
because
mean,
you're
like,
talking. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like the snap filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're feeling
Oh,
like
because I'm usually
Makes
trying
me
to
on
pointing out wherever
saucy.
I am.
if
or
you're
something.
if you're trying to be like, oh, it's now 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Am I wrong?
I don't know why I started doing that. But now it's just kind of a habit.
It's literally the most. I literally don't even watch your story. I always just swipe.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, do that most of the-
I do that on
I
Instagram. I
love-
post. I like take pictures, or not pictures, but like I do like the share on Spotify and put like what I'm listening to on my Instagram story.
I'm literally so bad at social.
The-
media.
I don't know. I like.
don't
I,
care for
like
social
it.
media
No,
that
the
much.
problem
It
is
what it
like so many songs repeat. Cause I just when I get in my car, I hit shuffle, and my phone likes playing the same fucking songs. So then you could see in that chart how many songs played the same, and I'm like, wow, my shuffle really does
Yeah, it
suck.
really sucks
I
balls.
think that's an iTunes shuffle thing because my dad complains about that all the
Yeah,
Yeah,
time.
like
iTunes?
sometimes I'll hit that's what I use. Sometimes I'll hit shuffle and then I'll be like, no, I already posted this song recently, so then I'll hit next and be like, all right, and then I'll
Dude,
take
honestly,
a picture, but-
Spotify Shuffle's not that much better because like I was going through like fucking one of my playlists. It was like my fall playlist or whatever, and I have like half of an album on there that I really like, and I click shuffle and it just played that half of the album, and I was like, hello?
Sometimes I think it's like a mix of like actually random and then like things you have been listening to recently.
100%.
random.
Right, 100
I
million
do
%.
wish there was a way to like connect songs. Like songs that usually like will go together
Yeah.
in, like on like radio or like just on an album.
On an album, yeah.
And like that you could like connect those, so even if you hit random, you'll still get like the two songs.
Yeah, my greatest anger in life is when I hear Brain Stew by Green Day, but Jaded does not come after.
You know what I always
that's
enjoy
same
that
with me
happens?
whenever the Abbey Road medley comes on.
The Abbey Road
You never
medley
give
should
your
be
member?
entirely together.
There is
Or not
no,
at
wait,
all.
There is
On Spotify?
on Abbey Road 2019 like remaster or whatever.
Okay.
If you scroll down to like the bonus or not the bonus, but like the deluxe edition
Yeah.
shit, they have one song that's called The Long One,
The Long
and it's
One,
just
yes.
17 minutes of it's the
Perfect.
last 17 minutes
Or,
of the
or
album.
like
best
We Will
17
Rock You
minutes in
and,
music.
We Are the Champions.
Yes.
Like those two songs that
yeah.
go together. But
no,
they're not
nothing
together.
infuriates me more than when songs that go together don't go
I
together.
can
Yeah.
tell.
What's up?
I always really like when a song is playing and I'll think to myself, you know, it would be such a good like follow up to this song. Then I'll think about it and then it will just come up on my shuffle and I'm like, thank you.
That happened to me the other day. I was thinking about how much I fucking love War Pigs by Black Sabbath.
Great song.
And I'm just listening to music on shuffle, and I'm like, man, maybe I should cue it up. And then the next song, Generals gathered in the masses. And I was,
Shit rules.
yeah, I got really
Like that?
excited.
Shit rules.
Hey, you
Ozzy's
played bass, right?
vocal.
You should stick to it.
Yeah, I
Woo!
do not sing. I do
so
not sing.
mean.
You know,
He
you
knows
know,
I love him. He has to deal with it.
you know who I love?
Exasperated disappointment.
The Birthday Boy.
Oh yeah. Hi, birthday boy.
Hi, Birthday Boy.
We had gifts for you planned, and boy, did they not show up on time.
Boy, did I know something was in a store. I went to buy it, and they were like, "Oh, we shipped that out yesterday."
All right.
But we have a gift for you now.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You'll
guys.
get the other one during Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so sweet.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
It's actually an empty
Nice.
box.
I mean, it can-
You-
I mean-
I think you can
I
just.
don't
I think it's literally
Yeah.
that
No,
one.
it's
black piece of
opened.
tape.
I just put the
Oh,
black
it's
piece of tape to keep it closed.
Yeah. We did plan this out, and then it failed horribly. So
Yeah.
here it is a week ago.
Oh, you poor
That's
things.
so nice. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god.
You can
For fucking real.
You can take back the. It's so nice now.
Oh, that's cute though.
Congrats, you have an anime figure now.
Congrats, you're one of us.
Yay!
Oh my god, Asuka. Hell yeah.
Asuka.
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 Is that just
Asuka.
female Sokka?
Yeah.
Asuka.
Oh
Soka.
my god.
So Katano.
This rocks. Oh, this is gonna go right here.
Right here and never leave.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's good. It's part of the set, right? Like this is so lovely. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. If you want to give me your keys for a second, thanks.
Use the keyblade.
It's gonna sound
The
great.
Keyblade.
The keyblade.
It's from the movie.
It usually
yeah.
rips, rips shit open.
Okay.
This
pretty
is
well.
her like movie look.
Yeah,
Because she has the eye patch.
Or just use the keys. If it
Oh
doesn't work.
yeah! Holy shit! Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Did anyone watch that last movie yet?
Sure
No.
didn't.
Didn't watch any of them.
I
Okay.
watched the first 3, but I haven't seen.
You can
the
just use
last
the keys. If it's
Dude,
not
I still
working.
No,
got
it's okay.
I still got an hour left on the Beatles documentary. So I'm
I
busy.
have watched all of them and nobody else has watched them. I was expecting you to watch those movies at some point.
I
She's
did. I
really
have
cute
seen
though.
it.
I
You watched
do
all
like
4?
the outfit.
No, not all 4.
That's
It
what
is
I'm
a-
saying.
it
the
is
first
a
3.
good.
Although I don't
outfit.
even really remember them anymore, so I probably could.
And do
You'd
you
have
need
to
help?
remind me.
No, I just gotta get this last piece off. I'm sorry.
I believe in
You look
takes
like
a
you need
little-
assistance. I should have.
I
Should've
need
gotten
to
Help!
knife.
I've fallen and I can't help.
Yeah, I need
Okay.
an adult.
Fuck.
Shit. Guys, this is so nice. Oh my god, thank you. All right, here we go. I got it. Yeah.
You can do
Oh my
it.
god,
There
I'm so
we
excited
go.
to see this. Are you kidding me?
Can't wait for her to be in pieces or something.
Bro, oh, hello. Okay.
Just falls out and breaks.
Yeah, oh my, I
Oh,
would
does she
shit
not
my
have a
pants. Are you kidding
stand?
me?
She's got to.
She's got to have a stand, right?
I don't know. One of
Oh,
my
oh, hello.
Legs.
Lelouches doesn't have a stand.
Yeah, this stand.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. Holy shit. Oh, my
she
god.
is in one piece.
Oh, she's tall.
She's tall.
Do you
You
want
might
me to get
need
a, do
scissors
you want
for
me to
that
get
one
a
now.
knife so you can open that?
I think.
Is it
good.
not sealed?
Is
No, yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's just for the stand.
yeah.
Here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's easy. I don't have to build it. Oh my god, I love it. I love it here.
Wow, for the audio listeners, this is a riot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
is
is so
I
Laugh
entertaining.
riot.
Anthony's opening the figurine of
Oh my
Asuka
God.
from
It goes the other
The other
way.
way.
bro.
Neon Genesis
I see,
Evangelion
I see,
Yeah.
I see, I see.
One of them. The one where she has an eye patch.
I forgot
I
which
think
movie
that's
it is.
the third one because it's the experimental suit. No,
I
No.
think
Could be.
it's been a while.
no, it's not the experimental suit because that one.
Oh, I don't want to like
Definitely
break it.
was.
I'm
Do you
like
need help?
No, I'm good. I don't want to like.
It's
Push
like you
down to
remember
her.
when you were a kid.
I'm, like,
you got
very
those
Baby
afraid of, like,
assembles his
breaking
first anime
Because I don't
figure.
want to like push it down too hard where
getting
like
it
the
on
leg
camera.
fucking snaps. You know what I mean?
Here, let me.
Okay, so don't.
Here, you want to try?
Yeah, because then
Hey,
I'll
tease
just
me.
because then I'll just be like, ah, it's okay, I paid for it.
I offered you
Another joy
assistance
for the
and
anime
you denied
listeners.
it.
I'm sorry. Thank you guys so much. That's so nice. Oh my god. They didn't hear that. Thank you guys so much. That's so nice.
Why are we like this? We're the worst.
No, we're the. Oh my god, that's fucking rules, dude. Are you kidding me? This is awesome.
If Colin snaps it, it's fine. He paid for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We
I would
paid
feel
for it.
terrible if I
We-
broke it. I don't want to do that at all.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, for context for our listeners, NGE is my favorite anime. So this is.
Yeah,
oh my
we
god,
have
this
Anthony on here
rocks.
for his bad
She is
takes.
tall. She's got
She's
them
tall,
Sailor
right?
Moon
She's fucking
legs.
tall.
Wait,
really
wait,
does.
put her next
Yeah.
to the.
To Megumin?
Meg-
Yeah,
Megumin,
does she?
which-
does
oh,
she, does she
damn,
stack
all right.
up? Yeah. Oh my god.
She stacks up.
Streets
Dude,
ahead of her right here.
legs for
Yeah,
miles.
Jesus.
Yeah, what the
Christ.
Her
fuck?
legs go up to Megumin's chest.
She needs a,
She is a big lady.
that is a big,
Ah,
2021.
big
You're the
ladies.
big fucking lady, dude. Are you
She's
kidding
a
me?
big bitch.
Look at this. This is so
She's
cool.
nothing but legs. I think her like entire torso is less than her legs.
It really
Absolutely is. It is like
Her entire torso
three-quarters
is
of her
like
legs.
upper thigh to knee.
Wow, they really like. We're just like, wow. That's an ass, huh?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
really just
You
like,
gotta
oh my
it
give
god.
is
her-
an anime figure.
You gotta give
Okay.
her some tishy.
Yeah, 100%.
They really were just like, yeah, let's just accentuate that ass. Huh?
Yeah.
This is a 16-year-old child,
I thought she was 14.
or she's 14. Oh,
Well,
I
I
don't know
mean,
how
this
she's
is the
in No,
movies.
it's the movies. She's
In the movies, she's like stupid old because she stops aging.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Yeah, it's a real
fucking
thing.
Damn
so,
it.
so it's okay. It's kosher.
Well, unless that's the one from Not where she stops aging. Oh
I
wait, no.
don't
So
know.
she does have the eye patch.
No,
So
she has
no,
the eye
that,
patch.
that
She
is
has
from
the eye
the new
patch in the
movie. That's the
series.
new movie
Wait, she stops aging, but
This
like she
rules.
needs an eye patch?
because she lost her eye. Well,
So you're telling me they make her stop aging? They figure that out, but they can't regrow her eye.
she actually still has the eye, but it's like he's gonna watch it and care.
Okay, so she just wants to look cool. She wants to look tough.
Am I wrong?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
She just wants to be tough.
Everyone else here is gonna watch that movie at some point, maybe, and not care. You're the only one that's gonna watch it and care.
A billion%.
I watched that all 4 of them in a row, not caring.
I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna be like, this doesn't make the TV show good, but it does make the story fine.
Those movies are better than the show,
That's
but it does not say it much.
Yeah, I
like
mean that's
you.
an opinion, but
R.I.P. Anthony.
no, it's
Yeah,
okay. No, this is genuinely so cool. Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate
yeah,
it.
dude.
This is
Happy
awesome.
birthday.
Thank you guys.
Now all of the people on this podcast have their own anime figure.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah, Kat's got her. What is this?
Kat has several.
Those are mine.
Kat has
Several.
several at her house.
Oh,
but
she has a lot at her
Yeah,
house.
She has the
but
meat
these ones
that she brings.
are
This is
from
from
me.
free, right?
Yeah,
Basically,
slash free.
everything like these 4 are
Are mine.
Sages. This is mine. I have a bunch at home that are just still in boxes. That now, when we go to the place I'm moving into, I could probably fucking take them out of the boxes.
Oh,
now.
For the
good
first
lord.
time in your life.
Yeah, for the first time in my life, I have had anime figures since like high school that have been sitting in their boxes since I bought them, probably still in the packages that they shipped to my house in. Because I
never
didn't
take it out and just like enjoy it.
No, because whenever I took them
Put it
out,
in
my mom would be like, "What the fuck is that? And why'd you buy it?" So I was just like, "All right, cool. I'll just keep these in my closet."
Yeah, literally. Like,
And so that's where they live. And then I'll move out, and then we'll have our anime room, and there'll be fucking shelves everywhere. And I'm gonna put all the figures in there, and I'll lock that room so nobody can go in there except when I
IKEA trip.
I
Pretty much.
recommend a very gentle duster because they get dusty really
Oh,
easy.
Yeah.
I gotta dust mine.
No. I'm
Coolest
gonna put it in
dirty.
what's that word called? Just whatever sealed room.
A vacuum.
No. But like, there's a word like a
It's probably a word.
I can't remember the word, but just like a
what,
fucking
like a
sealed.
sealed room?
Yeah.
Like a
I
vault?
think it starts
Like
with
SEAL
an H.
Team 6.
Not a vault.
I think it starts with an
H?
H. Yeah, like the word hypoallergenic keeps coming to mind, but it's not that, obviously. But
I don't.
It could be that hypoallergenic
No,
means
it's-
like
it's
the
like-
whole thing is sterile, right?
yeah, but it's not. That's whatever. This is not worth it.
Okay.
But like, I'm gonna put it in a fucking airtight room. Only time air gets in there is when we open in the door, and then we close
So
it for the
it's
end of the
not
day.
breathing-
air goes
breathing
out.
air from 2021 when it's 2087. Just like, holy shit. I haven't tasted this,
This shit is
in the
stale.
smog polluted air
It's
that
all-
in
yeah.
years. Like,
It's all filtered. Nothing gets in there.
Oh god.
I just want you to know, Kat is sick right now. She does not feel well, and I just told her you're gonna be upset with me, and she's not taking it well.
you suck, you
All right,
fucking
hold on.
asshole.
Take it.
I haven't told her.
Will
what-
she
I haven't
actually
told her
watch
yet.
it?
I say yes
I-
because it's only 12 episodes.
It's 12 episodes, and she's dedicated to this.
And they're what, 25 minutes?
She has not.
22.
Yeah.
22 minutes. It's an easy watch.
But she's
She
got.
went
She
through
gets
it and watched all of Spice
three.
Mode.
She gets 3 anime in a row that she is gonna actively hate.
It's true.
That is
Yeah.
true. She's
We're
gonna be
really,
like, "Fuck
we're
this
really
shit, I'm
doing
out."
her,
Poor
doing her
baby.
dirty.
We really
Wait,
are.
who's after Colin? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
I
gotta
gotta
be
pick.
nice.
It's Colin.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
have-
Colin,
you have to-
Anthony.
I have a
you,
pick actually. I'm
Kat,
gonna be
Nick.
nice.
You have
Can we do?
excited.
Can we do movies? Movies is a thing we can do, right?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Because I have 2 movies maybe that I
Ooh,
would
what
like to do.
movies?
Did we count Erased
Uh,
before?
Did we
You've
count a
gone
race?
twice because you did Erased.
Did we talk about
didn't do
Erased
an
on the
episode
podcast?
about that though.
We didn't do an episode about Erased?
I don't think so.
No, we met in a Discord for that.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing
yeah.
Ghost in the Shells
That's a
1
good
and
pick.
2.
Ooh,
I've never watched
okay.
them,
Those
So
are my
I've never seen
favorite.
it. That's not
They're
true. I
my
watched the
favorite.
first
They're
one.
my favorite anime movies. I was thinking about that, but then
I
I was
was
also
gonna
thinking
say,
about
I
the
feel
series.
like you should do 2 movies because movies are kind of short.
Well, that's what I was
That
going to
works
say. Yeah, because
out.
Ghost in the Shell 1 and 2 is just one.
I figured you were
whole
gonna
thing.
recommend the fucking Ava movies.
No, I wouldn't make you do that. That's too much.
You
That's
know what's
that's it's too dense.
Great movie unrelated to Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
It's a Ghibli movie when Marnie was there.
Love it. Love that movie.
I love that
Love
movie.
when Marnie
It's
was there.
So good.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for Goro Miyazaki.
I'm just.
I don't think he directed that actually.
He
Or maybe
made
he
one
did.
movie and he should stop there.
No, he made.
Is that what he
3.
said?
He made 3.
That's what his
but what did
father
Miyazaki?
said.
Oh yeah, when fucking Tales from or not Tales from Earthsea, when Poppy from Up on Poppy Hill, when he made that, he like walked in, he was like, yeah, I mean, he made one movie, he should probably just stop there. Yeah, he should just quit it. That's so. I feel so bad for him.
It's such a douchey thing to
It's,
say.
but here's the thing too. He's also making like CGI Ghibli movies, and like, no, fucking
Really?
stop it. Yeah, Earwig and the Angry Witch, or no, Earwig and the Witch, or whatever.
Okay.
Just came out last year, and that was Studio Ghibli's new movie.
There's
Oh,
one.
And it was
I
all
didn't-
CGI 3D, and I was like,
Yeah, there's one thing
It
where you're
wasn't-
like you're
Yeah,
just being
it
a
ain't
dick,
it. It
but
loses,
also
I
when you're
think, its
Hayao
charm.
Miyazaki.
what?
Loses its charm, I think.
It absolutely was his charm. All of the Studio Ghibli's movies are hand drawn.
Right.
They don't make shit
They're
like
one
that
of the
anymore.
one of the few movies that still do hand.
Dude, I was watching.
few anime related anything. That
I'm
really still
I'm
do it.
currently rewatching all of the Ghibli movies right now. It's taking me a while because there's a lot of them. But on Spirited Away's 25th anniversary, or not 25th, that came out in what 2004. So how long? How long?
I've
is that?
only seen a couple Ghibli movies. Actually.
I feel like it.
They're
I
my
thought-
favorite.
I
thing
got
it was
the collection back when I worked at the dock.
2001.
2001.
Yeah.
So yeah, 20 years.
20 years. It would
So
be
on the
this
20th,
year.
so on the
July
20th
20th.
anniversary, I watched it.
You're right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then my mom walked in and she caught it like
The
like
the
10
worst scene,
minutes
right?
after it started.
The worst scene
Mhm.
imaginable. It has to be right.
What scene?
No,
Yeah,
the
that
10
one
minutes
sex
after it
scene that
started?
didn't exist.
You're-
in the
Yeah, I
movie
was
that
gonna say
it-
there are
No,
no worse
but
scenes in that
he said
movie.
his mother walked in, and
Movie's
it's like
cool- the
it's gotta
movie's
be
perfect.
it's gotta be some no, it's gotta be that one scene.
She
that's just
actually
like a
no.
little
She actually know what she walked in. She walked
section.
in when the parents were eating a bunch of
Oh,
food
and
they
turning
turned
into
pigs.
pigs?
Oh, that's a good scene.
That's when she walked in. She was like, "What the fuck are you watching?" And I was like, "Spirited Away." And she's like, "Oh, I've heard of this." And I'm like, "Yeah, it won the Oscar for best animated movie." She's like, "Oh shit!" And then she sat down. She watched the whole thing with me. Both of her and I were fucking crying
Wait.
our eyes out at the end of it. It was great.
Didn't
But-
it win Best Picture, and then after that they had animation as a no.
no.
Wait,
No,
what
it won
am I?
Best Animated Feature.
What am I
Yeah.
thinking?
No
of?
anime has ever won Best Picture.
No,
You're right,
nothing
I'm
has.
so
Yeah,
sorry.
Spirited Away.
Didn't win Best Picture.
Best
Oh,
Picture.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
No way.
My apologies.
No animated
because
movies
the
ever won
Oscar,
Best
yeah,
Picture
I don't think an animated movie's ever been nominated.
No,
No.
Yeah,
The Oscars do not respect animation.
not one
No.
bit.
Boss Baby won.
The year Your Name came out.
Boss Baby.
Wait, for real? Boss
won
Baby won?
over
They-
Your Name.
Yes.
Oh, Christ alive.
Because like after that people started asking and they were like, "Oh, when they were talking to the committee that votes on, they were like, "I don't fucking watch those movies. I ask my fucking little like nephew or niece or grandchild what animated movie they like."
That's why
that's
the
what I vote
Oscars fucking like board should be a constantly rotating list of people from very different backgrounds.
Yeah, the same with the Grammys. Like
You
all
got
of it is a
Oh, the
fucking
Gra-
You
don't
can't-
even get
you
me
can't
started
you can't
on
just
the
look at
Grammys.
the names and then vote.
Oh.
You have to like go watch every single thing that is listed and then fucking and then pick what is the best for each category. You have to actually do your fucking job
Yeah.
if you're
The
going to do
fact
this.
You know how
that
the
also
Grammys are fucking
Suicide
rigged?
Squad won best makeup and design over Star Trek, or the fact that fucking Bohemian Rhapsody won best editing. There's so many things infuriating.
All
about the
all
goddamn
award shows are
Oscars.
rigged. There is not one award show that is not rigged. It's a popularity fucking contest. And don't even get me started on the Grammys.
No, it makes me
because the
so mad.
Grammys, the fact that The Weeknd released "Blinding Lights" last year, which is currently the longest #1 song on the Billboard ever, and also
for him.
the highest selling single of all time. The fact that he did not get one nomination last year is
ridiculous.
mind-boggling.
Ridiculous, especially because that
Mind-boggling.
album in whole is so good.
It's fantastic.
It's such a good
Fantastic
follow up
record.
to like the kind of momentum that he was building with Starboy, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like he did such a major shift in his sound, but at the same time like still very true to like his EPs in his first album.
1,000,000,000%.
And I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots.
Like, how do you not nominate for at least record of the year?
That's
Or
how
like,
I
how do you not nominate Blinding Lights? Like,
That's how I
did, like,
felt when Ariana Grande didn't win a single Grammy with the Thank You Next album,
That is
which
a
is
great album.
arguably her
That is
best
her best
album
record.
to date.
100,000,000,000%.
But
Or the fact that and look,
And,
I
like-
like Taylor Swift. I
right.
do, I really do. But how do you give 1989 best album of the year over fucking To Pimp a Butterfly, which is like the greatest rap album of the decade or of last decade?
I mean, how much do they respect rap?
Not at all.
yeah, not at all.
Not at all. They
So
called
I-
it fucking
I don't-
urban.
I don't
for
know
like
much about
forever.
I don't really listen to
thought
the
they still
Weeknd
called
all
it
that
urban,
much.
if I'm being
I think they
honest.
just
But, like,
recently changed it.
I don't think this is a hot take based off what I remember seeing from the Super Bowl, but I did not think his halftime show was all that great.
Really?
Oh,
thought
I
it was
loved his
incredible.
halftime show. Yeah, it was
I like
great,
the,
dude.
the
Wait,
showmanship
was
of
the
it.
was the halftime show?
The Hall of Mirrors bit
Well,
was
Yeah, that was the
great.
best part.
It
Great.
looked rad, but I didn't think like I don't know. It
His
just it
vocals
didn't.
were on
he's good.
point.
No. It didn't feel like a halftime show. if
What
that
feels
makes
like
sense.
a
How
halftime
so?
show.
I don't know. Like I don't even know how to really like describe it. I just remember watching it and being like, "This is
Okay.
cool and
Okay,
all,
but-
but this
I
is
think-
not
no,
what
no,
I'm
no, I know-
Think
expecting."
I know
of
what
the
the- I know what it
disappointment
is here.
that was Travis Scott and Maroon 5.
No, because
Ugh.
Yeah.
you come from a more rock and roll background. Like your background is more like guys in a band. So
I mean-
you're looking for a halftime show where they are playing and they are like bringing that energy. Whereas this is like he is singing to the words for the song in a preset thing.
And it's a whole performance
that-
piece.
It's a whole performance piece.
Well,
like,
I
that
think
was
it-
the
I think
whole
it's
the
thing
more
with
performance
Blinding
piece
Lights.
being the band.
I think it's more so just like
I-
the artist. I mean,
Yeah,
The
but-
Weeknd is a very
No,
sorry,
because
no,
like
finish your thought.
the reason
I'm
why
trying
I'm
to-
thinking this also is just like because I feel like I remember seeing some people say that, and then also Alex thought it too. That's why like what came to mind when we were talking about this is I was like, oh right, I remember I didn't think that, and then I was like, oh, and then Alex also thought that, so I was like, oh, I don't remember being the only one, but it like there was just something about it that was like it didn't feel like a halftime show like extravaganza. It just felt like a dude that kind of singing.
Because
But I feel like-
that was the show.
A lot of the times with halftime shows, like
They're also dumb.
I guess for me the only halftime
Yeah.
show that was really like super memorable, sticks out in my mind like no matter what, is the one Beyonce did with that like black military
It's like
outfits.
Prince.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought she was gonna bring up the wardrobe malfunction one,
With
whichever one that was.
Was
That was
that
Janet Jackson and
Justin
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
No.
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
No, but Beyonce, I think this was with Bruno Mars. I could be wrong.
Man,
Princess
Janet
Diana.
Jackson got the fucking shit end of the stick for that.
She really did.
We'll talk about that after this.
But yeah, so
Chili
like
Peppers.
that
What?
Chili Peppers.
performance
That was pretty
by
good.
Beyonce, because really it was just Beyonce's halftime show.
That does
But it was
bring
just
what I
so
meant by this up.
powerful, and there was like so much going on. And I believe that was also when she had that little like Destiny's Child reunion with Kelly Rowland and whatever the third girl's name was. R.I.P. I feel so bad, and I can never remember it. Nobody remembers it.
Nobody
like,
remembers
and
the
then
third
apparently
girl.
there was a
Googling it.
fourth Destiny's Child, and I'm like, you poor thing, nobody knows who you are. But
I
yeah,
have
that
no
was,
idea
I
what she's
think, in
talking
my
about.
opinion, the most memorable Super Bowl
So-
I think.
halftime show.
Sorry,
Oh,
go.
I was-
Ooh, hold on.
You're gonna break the statue.
You're gonna
the first
break
Pour
that
a drink on his
immediately.
laptop.
I apologize.
The reason I think they suck, it's not that the performances are bad. The performances are always very, very good. They're all pre-recorded and they won't let them do it live. Like, that's a thing. Like, a lot of the
Same
bands
with Macy's.
argue and try to fight that they should do it live. And they're like, we're good enough to do it live. We can do it, blah, blah, blah. And they just do not let them. It has to be pre-recorded.
Why?
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Same with Macy's.
Is there because so many technical aspects that they don't want it to be?
That's
It's not even.
part
It's,
of it.
it's part of it, but it's also just like conditions and stuff like that. That like if anything if one thing goes wrong, it all falls
Liability,
apart.
right?
Yeah, like where if they pre-record it, they just have to hit play.
I mean, I guess that's fair when like, especially I feel like most Super Bowl performances, at least the ones I've seen, I have not seen that many because I don't watch the Super Bowl that often.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving parts.
A ton, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
So,
that one time
I can
that
understand like the high liability rate there because there's so many people involved. You know that.
it would just like it would be a logistical nightmare.
Oh yes,
And
absolutely.
but also like.
It just bugs me, I guess. that
Well,
it's
it's like when they I don't remember what the fuck it was for. I think it was for like a Tonight Show when Nirvana was asked to pre-record, and
Yeah.
they just clearly weren't playing their instruments
Oh,
while it
they
was
did.
going on. It was like
Yeah.
you see Dave Grohl in the background just doing fucking this, and,
Yeah.
like, and the guitarist like playing it upside down and like not doing.
That's
anything.
incredible.
if it's not Kurt Cobain, that's Pat Smear.
I think it was Kurt Cobain because I think he was like purposely not saying the words
Yes.
and just singing it like badly and stuff, and it was just horrible.
Yeah, like absolutely. They hated the pre-recording thing, so they just did that as their own little whatchamacallit.
Good.
Protest.
Protest.
Fuck
yeah.
that
Do you
shit.
know
No,
what
I
That's
love
like
that.
recently?
That's
That's
the
like
fucking
when
coolest
Rage
thing.
Against the Machine did Rage Against the Machine did like a talk show like that, and they were like, listen, like we get it, like you're all like, you know, fight the power and all that jazz, but you're on TV, so you can't be saying like the F word and stuff like that because, you know, we're a family program and like, you know, you're on TV. And then Zach De La Rocha was like, yeah, okay. And then they played Bulls on Parade. Oh no, I'm sorry, Killing in the Name of.
Mhm.
And then like it was building up and building up. They're like, I won't do what you tell me. I won't do what you tell me. And then like Zach De La Rocha like looks right at the producer and he goes, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. It's, oh my God, it's the most iconic shit ever.
Well, it's like
It's so cool.
during the Macy's Day Parade because I watched that this year. There was
Never watched it.
they had a K-pop group,
Did they really?
and boy,
Was it
did
BTS?
they not know how to do pre-record lip sync because they
Oh.
were
Was it-
really bad.
Was it BTS?
No, it was
Who
a girl
was it?
group. I have no idea. I'd never heard of them before, but like
Wait, look it up.
Wait,
they didn't know how to do pre-record lip sync.
these people didn't.
You'd think
Interesting.
they would.
It wasn't
I was
good.
gonna say because a lot of like
Aespa?
Espa.
Aespa.
Why the fuck?
They probably said yes.
That's
First ever K-pop girl
I-
group to perform at the Macy's Thanksgiving
that's
Day
just
Parade.
such a weird choice.
They probably said yes.
I guess that's fair, but also I guess I'm just like not an Espa stan.
But they,
like, I don't really care for
Are they
them.
like big here?
I guess. I mean,
I mean,
they-
obviously, if they play the Macy's Day
so
Parade. I mean,
before their debut, when SM was first teasing their concept, which is this dumb as shit like AI concept where they have like AI avatars of
Oh,
each
they're
girl.
VTubers.
It's literally so fucking stupid because in the music videos and stuff, like they'll put in their like avatars. I'm like, these girls trained so fucking hard for so long, and you're gonna take away their screen time
yeah.
with a fucking CG model? Get the hell out of here, first of all. Second, It's just the whole point of the concept was to be like, oh yeah, they're gonna be like AI idols.
Are they trying to do like gorillas? Like are they trying to do like a?
They wanted them to be like
they
AI
in the
idols because
Aren't they getting the movie?
They are.
Are they really?
Mhm.
Interesting.
And I'm really
No,
excited.
I
about
wasn't.
It.
I was
I'd-
trying to
I'd be down for that.
It just
So
came to-
cool.
came to my brain.
cause their whole thing was like, oh,
Oh, yeah,
we're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
have AI idols, and like whenever like the real idols need to like rest and like
Oh my god.
take downtime, like the AI idols, they never need to eat and they never get tired and they can just respond to fans all day long. I'm like, this is literally the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
I will say it was such a tragedy with that group because they clearly were not doing the lip sync very well at all.
Oh, poor babies.
And probably
Wait,
like
I'm gonna
most
look it
other people that are my parents' age, they were just like
Probably so confused.
they were probably they literally were just like, wow, these people suck. Like, what is
Wait,
this?
but
And you're
you know
like,
what that makes me
it
think
it
of?
just made a bunch of people go, wow, this genre of music
Yeah,
sucks.
all the
K-pop
boomers,
is-
all the
K-pop
boomers are probably
is
over
dumb.
there.
I was right with my narrow mind.
What is it?
worldview.
Macy's Parade?
Yeah, and like I was like, I tried defending it. Like I'm not even a K-pop fan really at all, but like I was just like, they probably just don't know how to lip sync. They're probably not used to it.
No, that's such fucking malarkey because on most
Look, I was just making it up. I
on
didn't
most
know.
music shows, especially if it's let's say like your
Do
first
K-pop people not usually sing?
can I get to what I'm
No.
saying? Great. But anyway, on most music shows, especially if it's like let's say it's your first week promoting the comeback or rather or debut, whatever, right? You will do a lot of pre-recorded stuff so that you can like do the full dance routine without like trying to sing at the same time because you're going to be so fucking winded from the dance routine.
Right.
So they'll do the
Makes
full
sense.
dance routine full out. And then let's say like in the second week of promotions, you'll sing live, but you'll do like a half speed or like half version of the choreography so you can actually
Well,
sing.
yeah, it makes sense.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
for sure.
So like
That's what Britney Spears does all the
right,
fucking time.
so it makes
Yeah.
sense. But like they're very used to doing pre-recorded stuff. Like it's super common because it's
At the
just
end of the podcast, we can pull it up and I'll see.
yeah,
what
no,
you
I want to
think.
watch it because it's really hard to like do the full routine and sing full out at the same time.
Yeah, you're out of breath.
You're out of breath because
I
you're moving,
100%.
you're doing so much.
I
Yeah.
wonder if maybe it wasn't that they were out of sync, but maybe more like from them to TV was
Mhm.
out of sync. Maybe like I don't know.
I've never watched the
it just
Macy's Day
it was
Parade.
off. Something about it was off. Nothing else seemed off.
Uh-huh.
Although you could tell because all of it's pre-recorded. I don't think any of the artists that entire parade nailed being pre-recorded at all,
Mm.
which was not great.
Yeah, I feel like that must be awkward though.
Macy's Day Parade sucks anyway.
I've never
Hey, they
watched
had
it.
all three Steves this year.
Hey,
Who's
They did.
Steve?
they have a Goku blimp now.
They do.
They've had it for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Who's Steve?
He's blue though.
We already
Blue's
went over this.
Clues.
Blue's
Blue's
Clues.
Clues.
Oh,
been
sorry.
blonde.
Wait, 3 Steves? What?
I mean, they're not all Steve.
No,
I
the
just
the
mean,
three
like,
blues-
you
Oh,
knew
the
what I meant.
oh, yeah,
You knew
yeah.
what I meant.
Yeah, you mean Steve Joe and the other? Oh, what's the
Yeah.
new one?
I don't
Oh
remember.
wait, I had something
Uh,
else to say about pre-recordings.
I forgot his name.
John? I have no idea.
I forgot his name.
I learned
Sorry, new guy.
I learned this about pre-recordings. Now I don't know if this is true
Josh.
throughout Japan or if it's only for certain circumstances, but apparently if you do a Japanese music show, you have to sing live. They don't allow you to do pre-recordings,
I'd believe it.
Really?
I'd believe it.
Interesting.
Good.
which I thought was very interesting.
Speaking of like Japanese music, you ever just watch like when you get into that YouTube rabbit hole at some point and you end up on like a 3-hour taiko drum fucking like orchestra live concert?
Never.
Yes.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Like actually?
no.
I did
Not at all.
there was I think it's almost maybe like 2 hours or maybe even 3 hours of a Studio Ghibli orchestra where they do like medleys from all of the movies.
Dude, they're
Yeah,
doing
so,
that at
like-
Radio City next month. I want to go so bad.
Wanna go?
I want to go so.
Also, I'm so sad. Twice is coming to the United States for only 5 dates, and the tickets are so expensive, and I'm gonna
Oh
cry.
yeah, we were talking about that.
Who?
One of my favorite girl groups. Twice. I'm so sad. I'm gonna cry.
But like, yeah, I think so like how fucking hard those people go
Oh
with
my
those
God,
drums
they go
and
so
shit.
fucking
Like,
hard.
and it's like 3 hours, and they keep going.
You think
There's
they-
that dude like all the way in the background, like fucking jumping and slamming into
You
that
think
thing
when
for
they're
3
not
hours.
drumming, they're just like constantly exercising to like keep up that stamina?
It's
Nah,
they're,
dude,
Constant curls.
they're
and,
like they're like the workout group in Mob Psycho. They're just always jogging in place and working out.
Nah, dude, it is exhausting to play the drums, especially live like that. My drummer, you would be like fucking drenched in sweat, and like he was in crazy good shape, and a lot of it was because he played the drums all the time.
One of my favorite little stories was from one of my friends in Texas. He was in band, and one time like their drummer or whatever wasn't there, and he's a big dude. He plays football, or played, and so the like band director was like, all right, DeAndre, I'm gonna need you to take this fucking hammer or the drumstick and hit this thing as hard as you can. I want you to break it. He's like, I want you to try and break it, and if you do, no harm, no foul. But I want you to hit it like you're trying to break it, and like I need you to do that like 5 times. And he's like,
Yikes.
all right, bet. And he was like, and I would fucking wind up, jump, and slam this fucking thing into it every goddamn time. Couldn't break it. But like he was like, I put so much effort into that. I was tired for like a week.
I knocked myself out.
He was like, all the effort into 5 big ass hits, didn't break it, and I was fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, playing the drums is a very exhausting task. It's really rewarding.
But
though.
like I just like drums in general, 100%. It just but like watching those fucking things.
Yeah.
Again, like 3-hour performances, and they got those fucking like 2 things just slamming on them over and over for hours, and you're like, how do you have the energy for this?
going back to Japanese music,
Okay.
because this is something that I actually actively listen to. There's a genre of music called city pop.
Uh-huh.
You guys ever hear of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, city pop is like my favorite fucking thing on the planet, honestly. Cause so way back in like like the beginning of college, I discovered this music genre called vaporwave.
Right.
And I mean everybody knows what fucking vaporwave is now, but there's an offshoot of it
I
called.
discovered vaporwave.
I found it myself. I did it.
Are
I
you
created
John-
vaporwave.
Are you John Vaporwave?
I am John Vaporwave. Hello, everybody. Fun fact: the most popular vaporwave album of all time, Floral Shop, came out on my birthday 10 years ago,
Wow.
and I was like, "Shit, that's really cool."
Hey,
But
happy
anyway,
He is John Vaporwave.
I am John Vaporwave. Hello, I'm secretly the person who made Floral Shop. No, I'm not. Just kidding. But anyway, there's an offshoot of vaporwave called future funk, which is essentially the same thing as vaporwave, except you know how vaporwave like takes samples from like classic American like 70s and 80s soul, funk, jazz music and stuff like that. Future funk primarily samples from Japanese city pop, like 70s, 80s, 90s city pop and stuff like that. So I was listening to future funk and I was like, this shit fucking rocks. What are the samples? And then I found the samples, and yeah, city pop rocks. It's like it's like a mix between like. It's also like a mix between like soul, jazz, funk, and like a little bit of rock. Like it's definitely like very of its time. Like the most prominent person, you know what? Fucking "Plastic Love" is a city pop song. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, I gotta play it for you.
I was
Yeah,
like,
we can
I'm
play it-
so lost.
You can play it after.
Yeah,
Oh,
play it
yeah,
after.
yeah, but yeah, no. "Plastic Love" is like it's made its way around the internet last year. While everybody was in quarantine, everybody just rediscovered "Plastic Love," and it was really wholesome because the woman who made "Plastic Love," Maria Takeuchi, is married to Tatsuro Yamashita, who is like the biggest fucking star in Japan ever.
Oh.
And she made that, and she found out that it got like super popular on the internet, and she was like, "Guys, like this is so nice. Like I just made this song like back in the day is like." You know, I was just like making music and like just
wait, is
releasing
it
it,
the
whatever.
one where it's
It's this girl smiling on the cover. It's black and white. She's in like a schoolgirl uniform, kinda.
We'll hear in this in a minute.
Yeah, but
We're about there.
she was like, I never thought my song would get so big, and then like her and her husband Tatsuro like performed it together live. It was really really wholesome. Like I couldn't. She was like in tears. It was like, she was like, I never thought my music would ever do anything or get big or whatever.
That's pretty great.
Oh, it's so freaking cute. I can't.
No, I'm not.
I do know that there were like a few people on TikTok that made like music that ended up getting like nominated for some Grammys or whatever.
Pink
the fuck
Pantheress.
this year.
Well, I don't know if she got nominated for a Grammy, but Pink Pantheress is like awesome. She makes amazing music, and she's gotten a lot of recognition. She got like a Best New Music from Pitchfork, which is like a pretty big deal for people who read Pitchfork, I guess. Also, I want to talk about Pitchfork for a second because you guys know Halsey.
I hate Halsey.
I cannot stand Halsey, but they said
They roast and toast her as she deserves to be
Well,
done.
they did it. They did it to themselves because fucking Halsey just won't shut their goddamn mouth, and they dropped that album. What's the one with their face on the cover?
That's so vague. That could be literally any of them.
There's only one. They have like paint splotches. It was the one before the last one, but anyway.
Sure.
The Pitchfork reviewed it and they gave it like a 6 out of 10 or like a 6.5 out of 10, and Halsey was like, "Man, what the fuck ever? Like, I just hope that the basement dwellers, or like the basement where Pitchfork is run out of, just falls on them." Pitchfork is in the World Trade Center.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
So they were like, "Guys, I'm sorry. Like, I had no idea." I was like, "You're that fucking incompetent."
You fucked
I was like, "Are
yourself.
you
You shot
kidding me?"
yourself in the foot pretty hard.
Pitchfork
there,
is
bud.
literally run out of one World Trade Center. Like, literally on one World Trade Center.
I think my severe distaste for Halsey has just been completely validated by that,
one thing.
One thing.
So annoying.
Like, I have disliked Halsey for so long, and I remember in college, one of my roommates was like obsessed with Halsey. I'm like, you don't understand.
This has to stop.
You're being tricked.
You're being tricked. You're being manipulated. Oh,
You're
God.
a fool.
Swear to God.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait. Also,
it's
sorry.
So goddamn funny.
Since you were talking about TikTok, did you see that Adele interview where she was like, what was she saying? Something along the lines of like, a lot of people are making like music, like specifically to blow up on TikTok, right? And then she was
Okay.
like, but what about like music from my generation? Like,
Oh,
I feel like
boomer
I'm too,
shit.
like, honestly, boomer shit. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't really blame Adele. Like, no, her music has always had like a super mature sound. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't see people twerking their ass to like fucking Hello.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I want to see someone.
Wait, have you seen
Just
that
a very
meme
but
of
she
like,
occupies a fucking niche.
have you seen that meme of like, why doesn't Adele have backup dancers? And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Megan
yeah.
Thee Stallion performance of like Adele like vocals on
Yeah.
top. It's fucking incredible.
100%.
But,
That
like,
is so funny.
But she was saying, she was like, you know, I like to make music for like, because she was saying stuff about like how a lot of like young artists are making TikTok like music that they want to become viral, if that makes sense. It's like
I mean,
super catchy
that's
and like,
It's a good plan.
Yeah. Fine.
no, it
It's
is
good
absolutely
marketing.
a good plan. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
like,
and
bad
also
at these
Adele.
people.
Also, these people aren't 18-time Grammy winners, multi-platinum selling artists like you are. Like,
Right,
hello?
but
trying to get
she
known.
wasn't when she was that age. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? When
but, like,
she was
It's also
the
one in a
industry
million.
changes.
right,
Like,
the industry absolutely changes. But
Yeah.
like, I just saw her, like, she did that interview, and I just thought it was really funny because I'm like, Adele, I feel you. I too do not use TikTok, and I am also very old.
Adele, get it, girl.
get it,
Like,
girl.
I
I
also
get
don't
it.
like
I am
TikTok.
also 85, like 1 foot in the grave. I
Yeah.
just have far fewer Grammys,
Same.
like
I
way
wake
less
up and I'm like, why?
accomplishments in my life than you. But like, I got you, girl.
I got like 2 Grammys in my dreams.
Yeah. I'm a
I-
Tony Award
yeah.
viewer.
Viewer.
My only goal this week is just to avoid Spider-Man spoilers.
That's not happening.
Nah,
Wait,
that's very
wait.
spoiled.
I'm going into the office on Wednesday. I'm gonna fucking get back as fast as possible, get to the movie theater by 7:30 somehow, and go see that movie and avoid everything on the planet.
Like, I
Wait,
don't know
when
what else
is-
they could possibly spoil. Like, it's obvious Toby and Andrew are in it.
You don't know that.
It's so obvious
mean,
that they're
my
in
God.
it, dude.
When is Spider-Verse 2 coming out?
Next
Next
year.
year.
Next year.
Like a
Oh,
Was
while.
it March?
Bitches.
Did they say?
No, it's gonna be like end of next year, isn't it?
Oh, I wasn't.
Oh,
Those
really?
I think it's end.
bitches.
I
Oh,
think.
it's gonna take a while to fucking make, dude.
I mean,
Like,
it's been a while.
Yeah,
I heard
But-
apparently a trailer came out.
Yeah,
yeah.
it did.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
fire.
It's pretty good.
Oh, I'm
pretty
not
funny.
watching it.
It's pretty good.
Release date
There's a
is
really great
October
scene where, like-
2nd,
I'm not watching the
October
trailer, bro.
7th.
Yeah.
It's not even a
2022.
spoiler. It's just a little joke.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell her. Let her
I'm
watch
very
it on her
serious.
own.
All right. I won't say anything.
Yeah, you are the king of spoilers.
No, it's not
Do
even
be.
that. I did
you
not.
are. Sorry, bud.
When I'm like really, really invested in something, I literally won't even watch trailers.
Okay.
Like I was,
I try to do the same thing. This Spider-Man movie
I just don't watch
fucking
trailers
impossible.
in general.
which is like I don't watch trailers, and I avoid all like possible. If I see like, let's say I'm scrolling on like Instagram or Twitter or something, and I see something that could be possibly related, I'll literally cover that portion of the screen, keep scrolling until I think it's safe, and then like take a little peek and then keep scrolling if it's not.
Yeah, no, I do the same
'Cause I
thing.
get scared.
I'm going to try. I'm gonna try to avoid as much as possible. I've already seen like more than I wanted to about the Spider-Man movie. But
I
like,
haven't seen
just gonna
any of
try
the
to-
Tom Holland ones
I'm just
yet.
gonna,
Well,
I'm just gonna call you.
Are
They're
they
great
good?
movies.
Tell you
They're
everything.
great
well, like
movies.
I think I used to be 100% fine. I used to never see it, but because I've gotten way more into comics recently, I started following like comic book writers and artists. So I think it's now like Twitter's like knows that I like that, and so it's showing me things
God
adjacent.
fucking damn it, Twitter.
And I was like, all right, I understand why you think this algorithm, but fuck you.
So what you need to do is make a second Twitter account where you exclusively avoid all comic-like topics, and you're just like, yes, all the other niche interests I have that are unrelated to comics.
What unrelated to comics interests?
I don't know, anime titties.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Anime titties, real titties.
Speaking
All
of
the
anime
titties.
titties,
Don't forget our anime club show coming up. Prison School. I'm
Oh, wow.
sorry,
no titties dodge bullets in that show.
All right.
Sadly.
but there are like the most gravity-defying titties in it.
Are we talking
More-
like dead or
Wait,
alive?
we don't
Wait,
even see titties?
More gravity-defying.
No, apparently not. That's according to him. It's not R
Colin.
plus. It's only R.
Colin, more
that?
gravity-defying than the fucking class president in Handshakers.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Could
More
beat the
gravity
shit out of
defying
somebody
than
with
dodging
that.
bullets.
She hits somebody, they go flying across the goddamn room with those things.
I'd
Jesus
say
Christ.
near level. I don't know if it's same level or if it's just under, but it's near.
You
Because
ever see the
dodging
one
bullets
video
is a peak.
Of the
Look,
girl
dodge bullets is
breaking
a high,
cinder
but
block
this
with
is
her
like
tit.
Breaking?
interesting.
Anyway.
Breaking a cinder block.
Like a real person?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's a thing.
There's a video of a girl breaking a cinder block with her tit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
like
true. Yeah.
Oh,
that's what it reminded me of. The
She like
class president
she like
from
fucking
Handshakers.
serves that shit up and spikes it down.
100
and
billion
breaks that
percent
shit.
of rules.
Anyway, hey,
what?
you know like speed bag where you just like
We'll show her after. We'll show her after.
anyway,
Wait, is this a natural boob?
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't
thanks
know.
for watching or listening to the Vaguely Anime podcast. Thanks for, if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to us on any of the streaming services, don't forget to follow, leave a review, rate, and don't forget to check out Anthony at Super Shake on YouTube, Kat the Moonstar on Twitch. Anime Club is Prison School. You now have 4 weeks. Episode 35, and I think that is everything. So yeah, check back next week for whatever the fuck we talk about.
Mine.
See ya.
See ya.